Hello, everyone. My name is Ozmourn. I hope y'all are having a wonderful night tonight. You have caught me from the little guy factory. They took away my step stool. Please call help. That being said, I hope y'all are having a wonderful night tonight. Welcome back to the Scenic Route here. Let me bring down this desk a little bit here for you. We are here with a wonderful night of the Scenic Route. It is Star Wars all night. And of course, before I begin, I just want to say happy bird day. That is a real day, and it is today. But more importantly, it's Star Wars Day, because may the 4th be with you. I hope y'all are having a wonderful night, and I hope y'all have seen some Star Wars. Maybe you have Star Wars going on in the background while you're watching this. But we're celebrating Star Wars all night. We just had 3 amazing Star Wars runs with Cutie and Perilous Path, and now we are here with not 1, but 2 games combined into one run. Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2, all conquests, all eras, both games by Starfy and Phantom, and that's going to be our whole night, y'all. So without further ado, let's go straight into it. So Starfy, Phantom, please take it away.
Hi, y'all. I'm Starfy. You might have seen me a few times at GDQ and a few other things. Nice to be back for this GDQ Hotfix. I'm really excited to put out this idea for this run. Got all conquests, both eras it's actually for both games. And hope you're all ready for this run. I've got here Phantom right here with me, who is a very prominent Battlefront 1 runner.
Hello, everyone. My name is Phantom with a bunch of numbers, or Dark Phantom. I am a longtime runner of Battlefront 1 for about 8 years. We just got off a Star Wars marathon this weekend, and I'm excited to keep it going.
I'm excited to have both of you here. We can start whenever y'all are ready.
All right, so how this is going to work is that somewhere we're about the halfway point through this Battlefront 1 where we'll take like a break, and then we'll finish off Battlefront 1. Then we'll take another break to set Battlefront 2, and then we'll finish off with Battlefront 2. So
beautiful. We're
going to start off with the base planets, which are the 4 base planets for each side. And then we're going to the rest of the maps, both eras. And yeah, I hope you're all ready.
I sure am.
All right.
There's a countdown. We'll head out.
All right. 3, 2, 1, and go. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, the sound bugged out.
Oh, it's okay.
All right, we're gonna start off with the rebels. I will rush the shield bunker. I think what might be a good idea is you take the center and just help the rebels first, and then go to push tobacco with like converge on ATSC.
I will have you guys know this is absolutely terrifying. I'm primarily a mouse and keyboard player.
Ooh, my level. Oh, I died.
Oh, go for it. Go for it.
Yeah, this level is probably one of the hardest levels in the run. It is like Endor's the rebels.
My goodness.
Yes. So the general idea is that I have to rush the back as quickly as possible to destroy the shield bunker with the Wookiee. If we take too long, there's going to be too many Imperials in the back, the turrets will be set up and will gun us down. It's not pretty. The Wookiee is the best at destroying the shield bunker. It takes like 4 time bombs to kill it.
Yep, it takes exactly 4. There is kind of an issue in the fact that you only have 3 time bombs to start, so you have to figure out a way to get a 4th time bomb. And fun fact, Imperials have an extremely low drop rate, lower than everybody else, to drop health and ammo, which absolutely sucks. I don't know who this dude is, but he's a legend for coming to help me.
The beautiful thing.
I'm gonna kill it.
Beautiful thing to start off the run with. Starting off wrong with heavy RPG.
Okay, let's go.
I am
that
curious.
Said, this is...
Wait, go ahead. Finish what you're saying before I ask my question.
Ooh, I might die. Okay, I'm not dead. I got incredibly lucky. There's like barely any Imperials back here, so I'm having a fairly smooth time destroying the bunker. The deadly thing that can happen is that if there are Imperial pilots down here, they come down here sometimes. If we die, they can come down to the back downstairs and repair the shield bunker, which is incredibly bad.
I love how we have 3 neutral command posts and we're not going to be near any of them. Okay. Well, I think we're going to get this one back.
Yeah, this map out of any of them will probably be the most difficult for us to do quickly.
At least the back CP.
I am curious here, since this is like a co-op run. This is like true like couch co-op. I know the two of you are doing like remote desktop, of course, but I am curious as to what we would see in this run versus seeing in just like a solo run.
A lot of consistency, honestly. Like, with two people, you can like have assign each person can do like a different like command post and or do a different task, and it just helps a lot.
For example, on this map, you could modify the strategy a little bit, and in the past, we've done variations on co-op runs in this game where you take a pilot and a Wookiee back to the shield bunker and just guarantee to destroy the shield bunker without having to fight for an extra time bomb at any point.
I really want to go for that. I'm gonna try to trade jump. Oh, I died. I tried right there. There is one main movement tech. By the way, this run's also like the meeting show is like this is all mostly glitchless or no major glitches runs. This game is pretty like mainly glitchless, and most you get is like some physics stuff that doesn't really count as glitches IMO. So you're gonna be seeing a lot of like grenade jumps, which like we use the grenades to our advantage. It's like kind of like that. You see me ragdoll there. We can use a grenade to launch ourselves to like wherever.
Oh, that's far from a glitch. We people use that in Quake, people use that in Doom, people use that in everything. Like,
right.
Exactly.
That's it. This map is pretty difficult.
I'm probably gonna shy away. Normally you would see a lot more movement heavy tech, but it is a little bit hard on a controller. I'll probably try and show off maybe a couple of jumps, maybe on Kashyyyk. But for the most part, you're gonna see a lot of pretty standard movement.
I'm here helping. I'm fine.
Well, yeah, right now I'm just kind of here harassing the AI because there's no point for us to walk down there.
If we can get ATSC, that would be perfect.
That's what I'm been waiting for, but it doesn't seem like the traps ever came back up, so I never got a spawn in.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Looks like I'll be able to grab one here in a second once, come back.
So, a big thing about the classes in this game, but since we're on the final 20, the really helpful thing in this game is that the AI will get booted out of the tanks after any vehicles and turrets when they get low on reinforcements. So it's not a slog to hunt them down. Which I really wish Battlefront 2 did that, but alas, that's not a thing. But those maps are very fast in 2, so... Where's this guy? Got him. A big note about how the classes work in Battlefront 1 compared to 2. Most of the classes, like, all have, like, different equipment loadouts. Like, it's not, like, the different weapon types. You have different, like, for example, the rocket launchers, every heavy trooper on both sides has a rocket launcher, but they all function pretty, like, differently. Rebel is, like, the best one, because you have a dual fire, but you can cancel the 2 shots. So you can fire one rocket and then quick swap to your pistol, and now you have your other rocket. So if you do that really quickly, you can spam shots.
It's gonna take a minute to get this timing down. Let's see if I can save a second here. Probably not.
One of the slower maps.
Victory!
No, Phantom's playing with me on the bottom. These games, P12C strats are currently not a thing. That is incredibly difficult in a shooter, unlike something, say, a platformer like Lego Star Wars. We're doing droids here?
Republic.
Oh, I have a funny idea. Yeah. Wait, I have a funny idea. What if we both shot the landing craft with the spider walkers? What do you think?
Just get Republic.
Oh,
Republic's a lot cleaner.
Okay. I had an idea in my head. It's like, if we both take spider walkers and just shred this landing craft back here, and the droids just push the center.
Alright, I don't know that I can hit the... There is some movement tech here. But
I'll try for it.
Yeah, go ahead and try for it. I'm having issues.
I got it. I got it for like a moment. It's been a while. Yeah, so... I need to slow down. So, if you hold A or D and W and then move your mouse like this, the LATs go kind of wild and they just slingshot around the map. It is very hard to control, like tightly. Yeah, as you can see, I tried my best. I still like kept speeding up. It's very difficult.
I am curious about one thing. When we say all conquests, all eras, I know you said when you were explaining this run to me that you can typically choose which era you do for each map of the game, but I am curious as to like what exactly the difference is between each era and like why like typically in a solo run you just choose one or the other versus doing both.
Big Phantom can explain that the best.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter too much for the base planets because there's usually one side that's better, but later on as you go throughout the run, there might be different movement techs. You'll see a little bit later that the Imperial Dark Trooper especially has a disgusting jetpack, and we can use that to get around the map so fast. There may be some strategies where, oh, the droidicas are going to hold all the choke points on the map instead. There's some maps where it's just better to be rebels because the AI just performs significantly better than the Imperial AI does. So we've kind of come up with a lot of strategies. Some of them are the same across eras. Some of them are not. One good example of one where the strategies are basically the same would be like a Yavin Temple, where we basically, either as Empire or the droids, we go ahead and we take a...
Oh, this is bad. There's like
or
3 droidicas here.
Go ahead. I'd let them go, personally. I'm gonna go ahead and respawn and pick up a thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm probably going to plan to do.
Never mind.
Yeah, you can't. Because it's like, it's a bug with Classic Collection. It's hard. Player 2 really can't do much of anything. Just swapping, like respawning.
I guess I'll just take the walk of shame.
I feel like every single speedrun should have like a walk of shame section if you mess up the train.
I'll be getting that. Don't run. No.
Alright. I'm getting in the tank if you hold the command post.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure the droids don't take this one. Oh, one of them's down already. Okay, good.
Yeah,
I play defense.
We'll take them down pretty quick now.
If I clear out the droids, we should be fine.
Don't mind if I ask a question real quick?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Yeah, I am curious about not only this run, but like your relationship with this run, but also your relationship with these games as a whole. I am curious as to like how you got into Star Wars Battlefront speedrunning, or just Star Wars speedrunning in general, if you speedrun other games alongside Battlefront. I'd like to know the histories that y'all have with this game, or this category specifically, however specific you want to get.
I played these games since I was a child. Like Battlefront 2, along with Ratchet Clank Up Your Arsenal and SSX Tricky were like my first games ever that I played. And Battlefront 1 wasn't too far behind, and I've had like a love for these games. Battlefront 2 was my first speed game.
Can I say Battlefront 2, Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal, and SSX Tricky? Like that's a amazing, like a stellar lineup of games to be like growing up with. Can I just say that?
Oh yeah, it all just really great. I'm happy.
Exactly.
I'm really happy with these games. One day maybe I'll speedrun those games. Maybe one day.
Who knows? Who knows?
Okay. What's it looking like? There are so many droids like over here.
Could use some help if I could get it.
Yeah, I'll try. I'm clearing out droids that are camping here.
Yeah, I might be able to get this myself. I'm
on my way. I'm gonna go for a. Oh wait, I can kill this guy. I kill this one. Bring over here.
Yeah, that's the one guy holding it. All right, if we
I missed it.
get this, it should be good. Yeah.
This is a fairly difficult map as well. I'm gonna try to show off the grenade shot. Oh wait, there's a droid right here.
Yeah.
Oh, they're flipping it.
I am taking a second walk of shame to the derelict. It takes 13 seconds to neutralize a command post. For those of you who are interested, oh my gosh, it was a Geonosian. Oh, and a couple droids, okay. So it takes 13 seconds if you're alone to neutralize a command post. Not alone.
The unfortunate thing about the clones.
Why is there a mine in here?
There's another
that's
Geo.
that's yours. Okay.
Yeah.
They walked by them.
So an unfortunate thing about the clones in this game, they are pretty generally like the Jet Trooper's fun. They're pretty good, but the clones are generally pretty much one of the worst team in this game. even in this context of the arrows, it's like the droids are pretty ridiculous. But also,
Yeah,
the problem with that map is Geonosians are kind of just everywhere. Oh, look at my ragdoll up there. You can see him.
Beautiful.
Just flying. Hoth is fairly easy. We're gonna probably be playing Rebels, I assume.
Yes, we're gonna play Rebels. Unfortunately, I will not be able to solo the AT-ATs. I'm gonna grab a buddy.
What? We know what? Wait. Oh, wait. No, I was gonna do a funny where, like, okay, what if we, like, oh, wait, you're dead.
Don't do what I just did.
I'll try to showcase this.
Are you okay?
Oh, uh-oh.
Are you okay there?
Okay, scroll up. Okay.
Are you sure we're okay? Oh, I love how the smoke is still there, even when you respawn.
Oh.
Oh, I got it. First try.
Slightly.
Okay, so a big difference between Battlefront 1 and Battlefront 2. For Battlefront 2, for Battlefront 1, we have to destroy like base walkers, like so AT-ATs, AT-ATs, the landing craft on Geonosia. It's a little backwards. I mean, it's usually scroll wheel down.
I was wondering how long it was going to take for that walker to fall down. It feels like you went around it like 5 times.
Well.
Ooh, that turret looks a little disjointed.
YOLO here. I'm going to try to... Oh, yeah, the turret got me.
I'm about to land. Yeah, I got both of them.
Looks like we just got to go for the command post now. Now, it is a... It's not a super tight window, but...
Maybe I can hug in between these.
Yeah.
I must go in first person so I can see better.
And try to not land on top of myself. That would be...
Oh gosh! I got gunned down.
I'm here.
Keep hiding. Hide.
Oh no, the turret too!
I see a tauntaun, but I'm not gonna get there alive, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of things not going well.
So Battlefront 2 has what they call a Hoth tragedy. Battlefront 1 has their own version of a Hoth tragedy.
About what?
Oh, this is really bad too. The snow speeder stuck
tragedy.
Here. There's 3 snow speeders stuck here.
Tragedy. I'm interested in what that means.
Oh well.
It really started with Battlefront 2 and Rise of the Empire, but Battlefront 1 we usually run this map first if we're going to do a single player instant action all maps run.
This might be a restart. Because I think we might need this. Might be a restart play. I'm not sure.
No, we can go for it. We can go for the marker. That's fine.
Like this map is really fast if like we get it correctly, but if not, this map could take like 10 minutes, which we're just gonna reset for. It's a little difficult.
That's fair.
Yeah, and hopefully I won't wreck going out of the bunker again.
Transport 1 is away.
I get to show off the solo tow cabling again. I would destroy the turrets, honestly, first before you land. And we'll just land together.
Where's all the AI? There's like nobody here.
Uh-oh. Alright, wanna try again?
No.
Unfortunately, you can't do this kind of thing in Battlefront 2 because they slowed down seat switching to like nerf this specific type of theme. But it is very cool.
So, yeah, I'm gonna do a couple passes here on the turrets because the turrets are quite annoying.
I got these first try.
How exactly do... I am interested in like the dynamic that the two of you have when it comes to this run. How exactly do you decide who does what part of the level? Like, what is the dynamic between the two of you?
Killing me.
It's mainly like our different experiences with our individual games in between both of them, but also just like unfortunate. I'm having a little bit of short. Well, I'm trying to start with the command post. There's an AI here.
Yeah, hit the turrets first before you land, and at that time I should be able to get a ship back and come over. The aim assist was trying to have me target the people instead of the empty turrets.
I might die, actually.
Okay.
But yeah, it's kind of a lot of decision making. Oh wait, the AI got it. Oh wait, we're losing. Who's here? Imperial's here. I need to clear them.
The AI really does not want to let you get out a single word today.
Nope.
Yeah, it's a. I think the AI in Classic Collection is a little bit harder as well.
No, I totally get you.
Ooh. Big spawn wave. That said, okay, I flipped it.
Well, I guess to like expand a little bit while you're focusing on this, I am curious as to just generally the dynamic that the two of you have. Is this like a?
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, I got it. Oh, there's a turret, but I don't think there's anybody left other than the guy in the turret. I got mines down around it too.
Okay.
Oh, sweet. There's a tauntaun. Let's go.
Oh, I just capped it. Okay. All right.
Run straight in. Run straight in. Okay, we got it. I don't think he's gonna get me from there.
Oh, this is kind of rough.
Sweet. Tauntaun saved me.
Victory is imminent.
Okay, I think we're good now. It's okay, we can answer the question.
No, you're completely fine. Feel free to interrupt me if I don't want to interrupt any sort of part of the run.
Oh, AT respawn. They're respawning.
You got it.
I got it.
I'll hold the command post.
I'm dead.
Oh, look at that dude. Okay.
There's no snow speeders left. This is incredibly bad.
We can run this one out.
No worries. This is just the nature of trying to run.
There was one.
Hop in, jump in, hop in.
This may be the hardest thing I attempt all night, which is try to control this. I'm gonna try to get them here.
I need to defend this command post.
That AI got close. Oh, that AI did get him. Okay.
Do the two of you need some serious time at the moment to coordinate themselves?
Yeah, we're kind of struggle busting a little bit because the unfortunate thing is that the AT-ATs respawn, so we're getting.
No, I think we're gonna get him here. Okay, I need a respawn or something.
I'm doing it. I got it. Yeah, this is really difficult.
Looks like maybe the AI helped us out there. Okay, I got it. Sweet.
Good job. Okay, I'll wait here. Most of the decision making with what we're doing is like on the fly, kind of like one of us will sign stuff. Okay, someone's here. Who is it?
No, that's an understandable dynamic. I am curious. Do you think that this is a run where you're mostly communicating with each other, a lot of overlapping paths, or are there moments of the run where the two of you kind of just like go off and do your own thing? Kind of feeling.
Depends on the map. Like the Kamito is gonna be a good example. We're going to converge like to handle the same command post essentially. We're gonna play the droids here.
I'll go the long way.
Yeah,
left,
I go left. Yeah. I'll take this upper command post. Just get it knocked out really quick, just in case.
And is this like a category that is like an official category? Do a lot of people run it, or did you like create it yourselves?
This is a category basically made up for this event, but I've done a run like this before in the past. I'm just gonna defend this for a second.
Yeah, the category that exists on the speedrun leaderboards today is just, for Battlefront 1, it's called Instant Action All Maps, because every map in this game is Conquest, so
fair.
We don't really distinguish on game type. But the world record for that right now, if we play one era on every map, is 48 something.
I'm pushing in.
And I hold second place with 50.
I got
very nice.
Murdered.
And the cool thing about this game is that it's not... there's some maps where it's set in stone what side you use, but there's other ones where even between the top couple runs, we do a couple different sides, either because we're more comfortable or we found an improvement since it came out.
I got it.
There really is a lot of flexibility if you like playing as clones and you can come up with some pretty fast strats for them. It can really work out. This whole game is super flexible with how you can play it.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, and Battlefront 2 with the categories, because there's so many different categories. You have CTF, Conquest, Campaign, Galactic Conquest. There's so many different ones. It's not set up in the same way as this game, where you could like play whichever side. It's kind of like, because this game also does have ILs where you can't, where all sides have an IL, but unfortunately for 2 it's not as lenient. But there are some maps where like you can choose either side to do really well, and those will come up as we go. But this game does have more variety in what sides are viable.
On this one, I think the individual level record is held by Republic. But most of us will generally pick the Confederacy because you get the Droidicas. You get the Droidicas and you can collapse on them in the cloning facility, and if you're lucky, you can even grab the cloning facility.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, some maps will go for reinforcement depletion, others will try to go for the full cap. I might need to try to back off. I'm dead.
Yeah.
Try to stay alive. Try to stay alive. I'll like come back.
Oh, I don't have any grenades left. That would help.
The maps of this game are also going to generally be like around 3 to 4 minutes on good luck. In general, usually. Some maps will be pretty fast. Battlefront 2 will be really fast paced. Like,
I mean, yeah, it's 1/3 of this run, pretty much, as opposed to 2/3 filled up by Battlefront 1.
I am actually going to do this and like just move.
I'm gonna try to not get hit by zappers here. They don't even have to aim.
I did see on... Wait, finish what you're saying first.
I like how they're all aiming for Starfy, rolling around with the Droidica.
Droidicas, so just explain like why we're abusing Droidicas so much. Droidicas are... They're overpowered in this game. Like, they're really ridiculous. Like, they're the fastest class in the game outside of like the jet classes. That they are like, they have a ton of firepower. I'm not sure how I died there. That's interesting. But they're extremely tanky with the shields. The teammates can use them as cover as well. They melt. It's brutal.
Now, I am a little curious. This is May 4th, May the 4th with you, Star Wars Day, as many people call it. Do either of you like consume or have seen or played any other type of Star Wars media at all? And if so, yes. What is your favorite that is not Battlefront?
For me, it kind of depends. I've watched the movies. I've watched the Clone Wars animated show, the old one, and the one that everyone's watched.
Yeah,
we're doing droids, right? You take the ship. Honestly, I'll just go Droidica and go center. But the things I tend to love about these Star Wars stuff tends to be the games more often than not. If I had to pick my favorite really games outside Battlefront, I have a lot of love for KOTOR 1 and 2. I tend to lean towards 2 more, but it's really close between those two. There's also, what else? There's Jedi Outcast and Jedi Academy are also really cool. Usually it's mostly the older games for me.
No, for sure. I mean,
there's a lot of
really good runs tonight. There's a lot of love for the series as a whole. Me personally, I haven't seen most Star Wars movies. I've seen like episode 4 and then all of like the modern, like most recent trilogy, 7, 8, 9. But I haven't seen any of the prequels or episode 5 and 6 or most of like the side stuff. Like all the TV shows. It's become so big that I'm now like intimidated to get into it.
Okay. So essentially the idea with a lot of these early maps, the base planets were the hardest part of the run, and then there's some platforms like Cloud City are also going to be 2 of the hardest maps, but after that, it's going to be a lot easier. What makes this map hard is so the AI will get in and out of the ships. They'll like try to, so if you look at the map, the very like ends of the map, the 4 corners, the AI will get in and out of the ships to land there, try to back cap. Which we want our teammates to do that, but we don't want the clones to be able to do that. And we also need to keep an eye on this center area. We don't want to lose this. I want to ruin my map. Oh, Drake is pushed in. Oh, we're in good shape here. About to take center, actually. Come on, Drake is pushed in.
I did see on speedrun.com that Battlefront 2 has like significantly more runners than Battlefront 1. What makes you think that the second one, what makes it so much more popular than the first one when it comes to speedrun?
I think it comes down to nostalgia.
I think it's also
Battlefront 1 is definitely what I'm trying to think of what a good term would be. Battlefront 2 has a lot of improvements over it, but there's almost a feeling between the people that run Battlefront 1 is that it's a more contained experience, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I think when it comes to the difference, for the main thing with Battlefront 2 compared to the first game, Battlefront 2's pace is just so much faster than the first that it's like, it's easier to get run started. The RNG isn't as bad. When it comes to this game, like, there's a lot of good things. You have better squad commands. And I do enjoy the pace of the conquest in terms of like the slower, more methodical approach. It's pretty fun. Mm-hmm. But you have you have grenade jumps and stuff in this game, some Dark Trooper movement, but a lot of it does come down like you also have more movement tech going on too. You're generally moving faster. You have the award bonuses that give you a lot of safety nets.
Do either of you have like any personal preference between 1 and 2 when it comes to running or just playing casually?
When I'm running, it's like Battlefront 2. I'm always running that game. I've done runs of this game. I do want to do more of them eventually because I think this game is pretty fun. But I enjoy this game casually more nowadays. Oh wait, look at that tech! Wait. I wish this. That's a good clip moment for. That's a good clip moment for y'all.
We'll make sure to have that. That was a fun one.
New strategy. New strats, Phantom. New strats. New strats for this game. New strats. Really good pushing. But I love this game casually more. It's a lot easier for me to get in a good mindset and just chill out. Even when running it, like. It's the dice. It's a lot more methodical. And you do have to play a bit better, of course, because you don't have a lot of the safety nets. And there's a lot more nuance with the different classes, right? Because the heavy troopers all work kind of differently. The super battle droids is different than the other classes in the soldier setup. You have the snipers work a little differently. The engineers are all different. You have the dark troopers, the droidekas, the jet trooper. But in Battlefront 2, everything's a lot more streamlined. The super battle droid is the only different like soldier class in terms of equipment, and the blasters are a little different between everybody. But otherwise, their standard classes are all standardized. Then you have the special classes, which I think a big weakness of Battlefront 2 also were in Rebels.
Yeah, we're doing Rebels, and so the people do not have to watch. We tried to fix this yesterday, and I don't know if the controls got set back or whether I just didn't understand them, but I am having a horrible time flying, so I'm going to play on the ground for a little bit.
Alright, I'm taking flight. But, let me focus for a moment, but, yeah, like, I think the biggest weakness, biggest draw of Battlefront 1 tends to be, like, to me, you have more class variety. Because in Battlefront 2, the vast majority of the time, outside of a few maps where you do have a few different strategies here and there, involving different classes, and use swap storage helps with class variety a little bit in that game. But in general, like, there's a new profile category for the campaign where you're like, you see more class variety since you're a lot more limited in that category, which I think is really cool. You see more variety. But, most of the time you really are just playing sniper, or you're playing like
Command post.
Dark Trooper or whatever, or you're playing Jedi heroes in the main run, and they're in the instant action categories. You see some class variety in Galactic Conquest, but that depends on the run.
Also, might I just say, if anyone here in chat wants to pick up this game, it is both Battlefront and Battlefront 2 are on Steam for 75% off right now. In honor of
I'm gonna die. Can you help me out here?
I'm coming. I'm right here.
I'm dead. That's probably good, because I need to go deal with.
Oh, crap. Yeah.
This map's pretty
unfortunate.
difficult. That's okay.
So, my opinion, I think probably most of my runs on SRC are submitted as Battlefront 1. I've played plenty of other Star Wars games. Speedrun a couple other ones. I've played Battlefront 2 casually since I was a kid. But this one has always resonated just a little bit more with me. It feels like a more refined experience.
Sorry.
It feels like a much more refined experience in the second game, and that's not saying the second game is bad, but I also don't like Jedi.
That's very fair, because like a lot of the I have a love for the Jedi movement tech, but it's only really relevant in like the CTF category for most of the time, and outside like micro optimizations, right? And I think that's a pretty good criticism, because it's like, yeah, the speedrun, you're kind of limited.
So.
Like the class variety is pretty weak in most categories. You see some variety in the interesting category, especially new profile, but it's like you're kind of spamming sniper a lot, or the Dark Trooper or whatever, and it's like, or you're just playing which Dark Trooper's fun to play, but here's the thing: the Dark Trooper movement's only relevant in the campaign. In the instant action, right? You're playing as the heroes most of the time. You play a sniper, you do one thing, you switch to go hero, and then you kind of just finish the map. In a general sense, right?
Yeah.
In this game, you have a lot more variety. Almost every class you can make use of in some way or another. You have so much more variety going for you here. You can use snipers if you're comfortable with the snipers to snipe enemies. The rocket troopers all have a lot of nuance. I love the Rebel Vanguard. Rebel Vanguard's my favorite class to play in this game, in both games, honestly. There's a lot of nuance of how the rocket launcher works.
Yeah,
grenade jump.
Different play styles
look at that grenade jump.
Is definitely an appealing factor, I would say. Would you say that there's a lot of overlap between Battlefront 1 speedrunners and Battlefront 2 speedrunners, and also Battlefront speedrunners as a whole versus speedrunners of other Star Wars games? How overlap is the communities behind those, would you say?
You do see a few Battlefront 2 runners like myself and Matarissa. I think Finney's done a few of them. And there's a good few, I think Phantom's done a few runs, right? And a couple others have done some runs from Battlefront 1.
I admit, I submitted my first Battlefront 2 run this year, and it was mostly because it was PS2. Everybody runs on PS2 except me.
Do people mostly run on PC?
Ooh, I got the cool jet jump.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah, so there's it's much more beneficial to run on PC nowadays. There's some different patch notes and stuff that you could get into. At least in the traditional versions. The PC has a couple patches that help out.
Is PC significantly faster, or is it just more accessible?
It is 100% more accessible. Well, okay. I can go back a little bit. I've been part of the Battlefront 1 speedruns community since 2018. And back then, everybody played the console versions. You couldn't buy Battlefront 1 on PC digitally until 2020.
Oh.
And that was a big deal. There really weren't a lot fell behind. Nowadays, though, between Classic Collection, which is this version, and the digital release, it's basically recommended that you go PC.
That's fair. That's understandable.
Just a side note, that was such a dangerous game I was playing. Ugh.
Just trying to make sure I don't lose track of all the AI here.
But I
Not a
think
lot.
so sorry.
Go finish what you're saying first.
I'll just say I would love to see this game get more attention because there's a lot of love about this game. Even if it isn't as fast as 2, like the more methodical approach is like pretty nice. It's pretty cool.
Oh no, yeah, I think that
I keep that Droideka off of you.
So that there was some interesting tech. I don't know if you saw there. One of the things that we abuse a lot in this game is there are basically holes in the ground. Just the way the collision interacts with the grenades, that if you throw at a certain angle, you can get it to stick to the ground and it'll detonate much, much faster. So I'll see if I can try to land another one here. You can also hit him on the ceiling in BF2 or BF1. It doesn't look like yeah, we're gonna bonk this Droideka. This is a Battlefront 1 only thing where you can sit next to the Droideka and the AI is too dumb to hit you. It's pretty.
I'm getting bounced. I'm getting grenades. I'm getting ragdolled by your own grenades.
Oh, sorry.
That was okay. It was funny, but we actually got a pretty clean lockout here. That's not too bad.
Let me see if I can hit it here. Because if you can hit the sticky grenades, the timing on them is so much easier to hit, and you could do pretty fast grenade jumps, and also the AI don't have a chance to run away from them.
Yeah, it's very helpful. That's kind of the trick, right? Is like, if you're trying to hit them with a grenade, they'll kind of just roll out of the way. But sticking them helps a lot. Sticking also helps with grenade jumps as well. Helps with the timing a little bit.
All right, so this is Empire. I'll go into the chamber.
Got you. I'll take top side then. We'll kind of just pinch for them. Yeah, I'll just go down mid with Stormtrooper.
And this is the first time we've actually seen the Dark Trooper, and the Dark Trooper has an insane jetpack, which is buffed on all PC versions of the game, which really broke open a lot of ILs.
You can just do that?
Years ago.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You see me spamming the follow me command? I had that bound to shift to make it easier. The AI in this game does a much better job of following your direction in the second game by a mile. And it's very helpful. I don't like how we all our Dark Troopers are in the center, but it's okay.
So I'm manipulating the AI a little bit in this tunnel. If there is a bullet come near them, they will slow down, and they're not going to run into here if there's only one way in. And just makes them an easy target for later.
I have a lot of love for this.
Again, why couldn't all of the characters we use this far have like a sweet jetpack like this?
I know, right?
Because like you're really moving with it. Right now.
The Wookiee's pretty cool.
Oh, I'm gonna get hit here by 2 Wookiees, actually.
The Wookiees. Willow Wookiee Gaming.
There's also times you might see me throw a grenade down in the relative area of someone rather than at someone just to get the AI to stop shooting at me. Because they react... The one thing about the AI in this game is that they are reasonably predictable. If I start firing a sniper at them, they're going to roll initially and then think about it. They're going to react to grenades in their area. They're typically not going to delete me as well on easy unless my health is pretty low. Like this guy could, yeah. He only had to hit me once. Hopefully my buddy gets through there. I don't think he is, but...
One clear difference on the Heavy Trooper you can see here is the Shock Trooper for the Empire compared to the Rebels only has a single shot. I think it's a more powerful shot, but it's a single shot. I think it's more splash.
I almost got him.
That's fine. Like, we do have reinforcement depletion still. That makes it a little easier for me to try to push in just a little bit.
Yeah, so basically every command post you take, the game basically counts them up. And the closer you are to 0 command post, basically, the faster the reinforcements bleed off. So if you don't get the complete lockout, you still want to get them down to 1 and hold them at 1 as long as possible. Once they have, I think on every map, it's basically 2 plus 1 neutral, I think keeps them above a threshold. Because neutral command posts also count towards that. I don't know whether it's 1 or 2 neutral, it might be 2.
I'm trying to spam grenades here at this point.
Yeah, they're not getting very far this way.
We're gonna go for reinforcement depletion here. I want to talk about that. So, when you hold a command post majority, in simple terms, it's just like if you have the majority of the command posts on the map, you will they'll start depleting your reinforcements in the enemy team. And the more you hold, the faster it tends to get. I think in this game it's faster the more you hold. In second game that's not true, but
yep, there are thresholds you can hit. So 2 command posts is bleed. Having them down to 1 command post is faster bleed, and then the fastest bleed is when they're sitting at 0. Which there's a countdown clock then anyway, but if for some reason they would get them back, it's nice to have a little bit extra bleed.
But that was behind me. Where's this? Oh, they're underneath the...
One left,
thing.
he's hiding. I probably knocked him off with a grenade earlier by accident. Yeah.
Victory!
Whoopee! We're out of Bespin. Alright, we're on to the Kashyyyk Islands. I think this is Islands.
Yep.
Infamously, this map as the Empire, at least on the hard difficulties, is like is extremely difficult. It's not fair.
We're gonna place these droids.
Yeah. I'll just take the other ship you take. Yeah, I'll take this one.
Oh. I should be able to get this down pretty easily. I just need to... Come on, get in. Don't walk away from me. There we go.
I'll go for the command post immediately, I think.
I'm gonna drop these guys off at the North Village.
Got you. Oh, I got stuck. Ooh. This is gonna get ugly. Okay, I'm good.
No, I'm coming. They're gonna grab the North Village themselves. This is actually the one I use in the IL.
Ooh, that's good. That's good. Hopefully our team does converge on that. There's most of our team are there. They should still get it.
Yeah. The one thing about the droids too is they'll rush a couple droidicas down there, and you really don't have to worry about it usually on easy.
By the way, we do turn off the AI heroes in this game, just because it's consistency.
They're OP.
Yeah.
Whoa.
They're just more annoying than anything.
So like when you say AI heroes, is that like someone who would fill in for like the second player if the second player wasn't there?
No, it's just like for both sides there's like a hero. So Republic is Mace Windu, Count Dooku for the droids, Vader for the Empire, then Rebels has Luke Skywalker, right? And they just run around the map just one-shotting everybody they run into, then invincible to most things. So it's not great to deal with them. So they're just turning off for this game. Unfortunately for Battlefront 2, the Classic Collection does not have a setting for turning off AI heroes. So we just have to deal with AI heroes in that one. But they are killable, so they aren't as bad. And AI does have to earn them, so not as bad.
They are killable, so you would just kill the AI immediately?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. I know that. I figured that because it's similar to, shockingly, in Left 4 Dead 2, of all things.
Left 4 Dead 2? Ooh.
Yeah,
I love that game.
Where if you, like, enter in without a full party of 4, all the other players who aren't, like, humans are going to be replaced by AI. And, like, in, like, the 2-player and, like, 3-player speedruns, they immediately just kill the computer AI, the first thing that they do when they load into the map, and then move on.
That's amazing. Yeah, I remember those. Left 4 Dead 2 speedruns are pretty cool.
Yeah, and that what you described there just kind of reminded me of that, like similar concepts.
I'm doing my best to give air support, but this is kind of rough.
While you're focusing on that, do you mind if I read out?
You landed.
Real quick?
Real quick. Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna land.
Wait. If you're like in the middle of something, don't let me.
No, we're good. We're good.
Okay, just want to make sure. Yeah, I just wanted to let everyone know about a very exciting recently new thing that GDQ has announced. It is Gamescom. Gamescom GDQ will take place August 28th to 30th, and live in Cologne, Germany. Join GDQ's first European event by visiting gdq.gg/summit from now to May 17th. or visit Gamescom Global for more info about the event. Yes, that's right. GDQ is going international with a European event. And so if you are in Europe, especially if you live in Germany, and you would like to submit a run, please do, because there's going to be some amazing folks there. Back to this run. What's the lore update? I am curious up to this point.
No.
Sorry. I was doing
You're fine. What is the lore update here up to this point? I am curious.
The lore update. I guess the idea of these games. No! I think we just restarted.
I crashed. Yeah.
I guess the general idea is that these are battle simulations. I guess, but some of these are like lore battles.
When this game came out, it was considered, I guess, what they called it, C canon. The instant action is basically an arcade simulator, but if you play the main campaign of the game, basically they give you a side to work with, and you take that side, so you play through the Battle of Naboo or something like that, as the droids. So even though maybe the droids didn't win the battle for Naboo, to give you an opportunity to play as every team, they spread the map pretty evenly in the campaign. The campaign in the first game is a more theater of the mind than Battlefront 2. All they really do in Battlefront 1 is give you a nice introduction at the beginning from whatever, Admiral Akbar or Master Yoda. And then you just play like normal. As opposed to Battlefront 2, that is one thing I do like a whole lot more about Battlefront 2, is that there actually is an objective system. This game has zero objective system other than you capture the command post, you win game.
Oh, there's also destroyable command posts, which also
so they just plop you into the map, and they're just like, figure it out and have fun. Good luck, you know?
Yep.
I love
Ow,
it.
I just squished myself.
Oh no, you pulled a Phantom Special. I do that all the time.
Phantom Special.
Crap.
Oh yeah, funny thing about the Wookiees, their voice line commands don't really have a cap on them, so you just keep spamming them. So you get fun stuff like this. You get a war cry.
Part of playing this game is knowing how to cheese the command post captures. Knowing every little nook and cranny that you can go sit, because there was no way I was surviving at in the main area, and now I'm just gonna pick them off one by one.
I'm getting ragdolled pretty hard here.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get it here, as long as this guy doesn't decide to come into the capture radius.
Wait, can we get some Wookiee noises in the chat?
Please, can you give us some Wookiee noises in the chat? Imitate however you think a Wookiee should sound in text form in chat. I am very curious as to the different interpretations that we're going to see here.
All right, nice lockout.
Yeah, that's pretty good, actually. All right, moving to the next map. We got Kashyyyk Docks. Nice, cool thing about this game, they do like 2 maps for every map outside of like the base planets to cover different parts of the map. And of course, you get the beep beep boop boop boop. Beep boop 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 boop.
All right.
All right.
Oh, it's actually CIS here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Campaign moment.
No, it's okay. I understand.
The
problem, there's some where we could get away with it, but this one's pretty annoying because you don't have vehicles if you're playing as Republic.
Yeah, it's pretty difficult. Well, it's an SVD action. Taking a tank.
Snap here.
I'm gonna take a tank and just like eventually move forward. There we go.
Oh.
The one unfortunate thing about the droids on this map, well, kind of funny. The droids, you can notice it right there. The droids kind of just explode in the water instantly. They cannot handle the water. Okay. I'm gonna start pushing towards the back. I'm not gonna start tapping, but I'm gonna like just push in the block the clones a little bit, or at least turrets a little bit.
Alright, I'll make sure duff all the AI here.
So one thing we haven't talked about yet is local factions. So for the Rebels and last time we had the friendly Wookiees, but we're playing the droids here, so we're actually like play against the Republic plus the Wookiees. And they don't count towards reinforcement total. So it could be pretty... The Republic does have an advantage there.
The Republic plus the Wookiees was also the name of my band in high school, conveniently.
I want to show this. It's gonna be really dumb, but it's gonna be really funny if I can get it. We'll try again here. We got time.
The Super Battler is probably one of my favorite classes to play in both games. It's so fun.
Let's see if we can roll up here in one of these tanks.
All right, we have both. Now we have both platform areas. We're gonna try to capture the back.
Oh, we're not just gonna try.
We're gonna do. We're gonna do.
Yeah. Could I just get a little bit of cover here?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Oh, the physics on this is kind of weird. Okay.
All right. Uh-oh. Angle's kind of rough.
Howdy.
Screen shake got me a little bit.
You can go in the back door. I'm just gonna cap it from right here.
I'm coming in with the Droideka.
Yeah, now the problem, I have never really implemented this into any of our speedruns because...
Huge plan. Droideka push.
Because you have to actually kill the enemies in there, and if you move in either direction, you can't stay in the capture radius and they grab it right back. But
I'm dead.
Up.
Yeah, I instantly exploded.
Yeah, and they capture it back extremely quickly, so I'm just gonna sit here.
Yeah, perfect idea. Yeah, probably
one of the few. Look at that dude clipping his blaster through the wall. I'm sorry, that's a glitch. We haven't validated this.
How dare you? How dare you perform a glitch on my glitchless show?
How dare we?
It's them, not me.
Oh my!
You will get penalized a fee, a minimum of $100.
Yeah. I think that was enough. It took all of them.
One thing about the droids, unfortunately, that is kind of weak for them. They can't really rage up consistently. They can, but it's like wonky.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with how their mechanics sit, but it is really difficult. And sometimes you just, even though you may think you hit it perfectly, and he just doesn't fly anywhere with the grenade.
That's it. I think the droid sniper is like my favorite like gun in this game. In both games, really. The sound effect is just fun. The pa-choo! Pa-choo! It's fun.
Ew.
All right.
Would, after this next mission, be a good time for our first bonus break?
How far are we to the run right now, like time-wise?
We are 55 minutes in.
Naboo was next. I figured that was a perfect time.
Yeah, we could do could we do the boo first and then go to the break?
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. No worries.
Oh, I
missed
tried.
it.
I'll
try it again.
I'm gonna try again. It's a pretty tight timing. I didn't actually think my grenade would stick. You actually have to. There we go.
There you go.
So that is a cute little tech that yours truly came up with because I was one of the early PC runners, and it's. I don't know. The best I've come up with is super grenade jumps, or jet nades.
I'm gonna try for one more.
Basically, if you time it, it's pretty close to frame perfectly. You can get a huge boost out of your jetpack and fly really far. Oh crap!
Are you able to tap turret?
I didn't realize it was in the turret. I should be able to get back there. So now we're gonna probably take the safer strat.
I should have taken this side, to be fair. But went over here out of habit.
Oh, it's pretty easy to miss them though.
Oh right,
because of how tight the timing is on the jumps. It's much easier to just walk down here and jump up onto the platform. All right, I can get the pier back and not get destroyed by the turret here. Oh, okay, nobody's in the turret.
I didn't get the cool strat. I don't have the grade jumps practiced fully.
Go ahead, roll off. It's fine. Oh, there's still somebody up here.
I'm getting the other side now.
Perfect. It's all coming.
That's scary.
It's all coming together.
We've captured a
You know, I've never seen two people locked in as much as these two right now. Please give some love and a round of applause for them in chat. This has been a great run thus far.
Yeah, oh wait, I was about to talk.
All right.
The random
All right.
trouble.
I'm gonna jump down there. Go for
This
it.
might be bad.
And ran right into the scariest unit in the game, and the tank broke too. Oh my gosh. The Rebel Pilot and the Dark Trooper are the scariest units. The shotgun in this game is ridiculous.
Oh yeah, that's kind of a bit of a ridiculous range to it. Like it's like a nickname for it is the sniper shotgun. Ooh.
Yeah, you can fire this thing from all the way across the map, and occasionally, like, as long as the spread isn't too much, which the spread isn't horrible in this game, it will just delete someone.
Okay, I got rid of the Wookiee out of that turret finally.
So I played this game since it came out. I started actually getting into online and the modding communities in the late 2000s, like 2008, 2009. And then when the online stuff really died off, I started looking around. I started watching a lot of speedrunning videos, like 2016, 2017. And then I was like, well, I know there's not many of them, but why don't I just speedrun Battlefront 1?
Why don't you just do it yourself?
I know this game front to back. And that's pretty much how I started, and made a lot of great connections along the way. Watched the communities grow.
I find it interesting how you focus, and I've definitely seen this a lot of other people do it, where they will speedrun a game that they had from their childhood because, you know, they want an excuse to like keep playing it and like keep reliving those memories kind of thing, which I think is great. I wish I functioned like that. I, for some reason, just cannot speedrun things that I grew up with. There's like in a different section in my head. I don't know why. But
I mean, ATS.
Very much kudos to folks who like speedrun their childhood favorite games, because it's been like, I do really respect that, and I can see the passion behind a lot of people when they do that. And yes, thank you for that, Chatter. May the 4th be with you all. Remember, it's Star Wars Day, y'all.
Yeah, for me, it's like...
I need help out these guys at the landing.
Yeah, I'm pushing
They're desperately trying to cap it.
Pushing up slowly. Make sure our team actually secures this.
I'm gonna take this dude's... Oh, that's your ATSC. Don't walk into those mines, by the way.
I can't see them. It's a little...
Oh, well, I'll blow them up here then.
I see them now.
Yeah. Yeah, those mines are pretty nasty.
I want to get around to doing...
Oh my gosh! That Wookiee just knocked his buddy out of the turret.
There's more mines on the end of that. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. The nice thing about mines in this game, another fun fact, is that they're going to be in relatively the same spots every time. The game runs on a concept like that they call hint nodes. And so you'll never see a random mine sitting out in the middle of nowhere where it doesn't make any sense. The developers have put them in spots that make sense. Usually. I've seen some pretty weird ones.
Well, how am I going to avoid this very obvious mine that's here in the middle of my way? I have no idea.
Oh, just wait till you get to Yavin Temple, and then you're like, ah, crap, I forgot there were mines there. Still do it.
Action. But, I want to do more childhood games. Like, I want to try do a little bit of, like, maybe not, like, run full SSX Tricky, for example, but maybe, like, you know, make up my own thing for it. Is that an idea?
No, I totally get you.
But, yeah, I'll try.
SSX Tricky goes hard. SSX Tricky goes hard. It really does.
There's do a little more Battlefront 1. Do, like, there's so many games I want to try. I want to do Ratchet & Clank as well, because I know some attack, but more like I have people out for those games.
I will be honest. and I don't know if Starfy knows this, I actually do love the Ratchet and Clank games. I still play the original trilogy. That's what I love.
Yeah, same. Up Your Arsenal's my favorite.
That's the one I played the most.
Speaking of, I know for a fact that SSX Tricky and Ratchet and Clank, not Up Your Arsenal, but Rift Apart, is going to be part of SGDQ 2026.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. That's like super cool.
Yeah.
I also saw another favorite game of mine that I'm.
What might that be?
Well, maybe not as favorite. It's a favorite. It's kind of close between two different ones of these. Transporters War for Cybertron I saw was in there.
Yeah. By the
I was surprised to see that. That's like super cool.
It was really good. And if, of course, the folks at home, I do want to just remind the folks at home, Summer Games Done Quick 2026 will be live in Minneapolis, Minnesota, July 5th through 11th. Visit gdq.gg or to learn more and register for the event. You can check out the games list right now or submit new games by May 7th. I will be there. And if you're a fan of the show, please say hi to me and let me know that you like the show. This is going to be fun. And is this where we would like to stop, or after this mission?
Would you say like after we finish the Blue Plains or the Theed?
Yeah, let's do both iterations of Plains, and then we'll come back and we'll hit Theed.
That's a good halfway point.
Plains should be pretty fast. It's a pretty simplistic map. Conceptually, I mean, you could see there's only 5 command posts. They're set up in a diamond shape. You can lock out the enemy pretty fast here, especially because we both have tanks. That doesn't hurt either. You'll see in a lot of runs that in this game, tanks are amazing. You take a tank when you see one, usually, unless there's a very specific strategy you're going for.
Yeah, New Plains is pretty chill. Fun fact about this map. On console, on Xbox and PS2, this map actually has ships flying around. But on PC, which this version's based on, I'm fairly certain, doesn't.
So, I haven't been a lot recently, but definitely near the end of last year, and even up until several weeks ago, there's a group of us that play the PS2 version online, and on this map, as long as I'm spawning in on the team with the plane, I will literally take it out of bounds, sit it out of bounds, and say, no, we're not using this, because it's that bad online.
Yeah, I'm not sure, there's a good balancing reason why they got cut, because there's barely any cover you can hide in from them.
Can I just say I'm actually a little surprised that online services for the PlayStation 2 are still live?
So they actually are not. Over the years, there have been many people in the communities, of which I'm a part of, and then some that are separate, that have worked to create replacement servers. So obviously, Steam and GOG have created their own replacement servers, but even before them, there was a GameSpy was what these games ran on. There was a GameSpy replacement, and there's still one running for the original games if you don't have the Steam or GOG version.
Oh, that's very nice.
And it's the only way the PS2 can play online currently.
Just
Xbox version you could play through Insignia. They have support for that over the last couple years. I played on there a little bit.
Yeah, I mean that kind of stuff that you see come from the community. It's very inspiring, especially it's when it just shows the love that people have for this type of game. Whether it's stuff like making your own servers or just making up your own categories for a showcase like today. This is a really good run. Thank you for being here.
No problem.
Okay, one more map and then our break.
Yep.
No worries.
I was thinking Rebels.
Yeah, let's go Rebels.
Better here.
Oh,
one of the last times we're gonna see Rebels. I think the rest of this run. The Dark Trooper takes over the rest of these maps.
Pretty much. I want to try for a funny thing with the speeder bikes. Does it happen on CC? Actually, I'm not too sure. there's a very funny thing you can do with speeder bike. So, funny thing, I'm not sure it happens with this version, but on normal PC versions in modern day, you know how we have higher frame rates and stuff, right? This game's physics are kind of based with the vehicles, are kind of based on the frame rate a good bit. So, if you don't have a crap on your frame rate, specific ways like refresh rate and stuff like that, you get some really funny results.
I wanted to jump in there real quick. It was maybe not noticeable, but Starfy did something that's really important there for these speedruns, and it's mashing hold position if you're trying to get a tank. They don't necessarily hold position, but they react to you giving the command, and they will stop. So as long as you keep mashing hold position, you can go grab a tank from someone.
I see what you're saying.
The squad commands are very important in this game. And two, it's pretty like you tell them to follow you sometimes, but they kind of just don't listen to you. You can yell at them to stop, and they will just keep running off with something anyway. A pretty frustrating part.
I'm sorry for interrupting.
Oh, you're good.
I just wanted to point that out because it's a huge deal, especially on imagine you're on Endor and there's a bike at the camp and you need it badly, and suddenly and suddenly the person runs away with it. Now, normally I wouldn't do that because I actually had a good tank, but the AI in this game are kind of dumb, and they will not take tanks that are not theirs. So if you take a tank away from them, that's one less tank that they can use. So I'm not a particularly fan of the ATST here, but...
Oh, I see another one.
It does the job.
Come on, you like the other one? No tanks for you. Can't get destroyed by... You're pulling a...
Oh, I was going to try to cap it, and then I got hit with a grenade, of course. So I'm sorry for interrupting, but you had a question?
No, I mean, I completely had forgotten about it, but you don't have to worry. I'm just very excited to, know more about your run and see how passionate y'all are about it. I hope that everyone in chat here has been enjoying it as much as I have, because this has been a really good way to spend May the 4th. And of course, the party doesn't stop if you're, a Revenge of the 5th kind of person tomorrow as well.
I am a wealth of useless Battlefront 1 information.
Similar deal about
many years of modding has made a lot of useless information that I only get opportunities like this to tell everybody about.
It's useful for this exact show right now.
Here, we haven't got to see this guy yet. I'm gonna try to... he's all the way over here now. Aerial strike.
Aerial strike.
Oh, there we go.
All right.
I am curious, what categories do y'all usually focus on? Typically, like yourself.
Over the years, I have specialized in Battlefront 1 in the campaign any percents, and also this one without all eras is my favorite category in this game. It is brutal though, because basically you run 16 maps straight through, and the world record holder time is frankly amazing.
Shout out to Dilemma has held the world record in the vast majority of the game for like how long now? Like 3-5 years?
At least 5 years. And we've picked off a couple of the individual levels. I've started picking off individual levels because they're a little bit more chill overall, and they leave some room for optimization. Like, I hold the world record. Well, it's tied now. I hold the world record on Hoth with a 120.
Oh wow, nice. So
you should all take that as a sign that you should all start giving Battlefront 1 speedruns a try to, you should get that game like more runners.
Battlefront 1 is $4.99 on Steam right now. $4.99 on Steam. Battlefront 1 is $4.99 on Steam, and $9.99 for Battlefront 2. So
they're actually on sale. They're on sale.
Exactly.
$250.
Exactly. 75% off each one. So with that being said, we're going to go into a break here. We typically do this for longer runs here on GDQ Hotfix, folks. We have a wonderful rest of the night here for you. So we're going to take a brief break. We also do just want to thank everyone who is supporting Games Done Quick with your subscriptions, your gift subs, and your bits that you cheered in chat. Your contributions help keep shows like this one running. If you're enjoying the stream, please consider subscribing for emotes, ad-free viewing, and access to chat during replays. You can also always support the stream by sharing the Games Done Quick channel with your friends, as well as our YouTube channel. So with that being said, we'll be right back after this break, and we'll finish out the second half of this Battlefront 1 portion. And our next break will be right after we finish that into Battlefront 2. So we'll be right back, y'all. Stay tuned. Hello, everyone. My name is Ozmourn, and I hope y'all are having a wonderful, wonderful Monday night here. We are here with Star Wars content for May the 4th be with you, for May 4th Day, for Star Wars Day here. And of course, before we begin with the rest of this run, I do want to just wish everyone a happy Great Lakes Awareness Day. There are Great Lakes up in the northern United States. They exist. You are now aware of them. I hope this has been helpful for you. With that being said, we're just going to go straight into the second half of this Battlefront 1 run. During this next section, before we take our next break, we're going to do the rest of this game. This has been an amazing night, both the Perilous Paths here and with the Scenic Route, but we are going to go straight back into it with Starfy and Phantom to close out Battlefront 1. So please take it away, y'all.
All right, welcome back, everybody. So we're on to Naboo Thieves. I want to restart missions so we get the beep beep boops to begin things for it to start the timer again. So when I hit the restart battle, we can resume. And bam. Boop, 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 boop.
Good luck.
Since this is the Scenic Route, we are now going to take a tour to... This is in Spain, if I have my Star Wars lore correct. Where Theed is, Confederacy.
Which side did you map take? I'll take the left.
Yeah, oh, I can't find my tank. There it is.
Alright. So we're kind of going for a pincer maneuver here. Just to try to take these further up command posts. If we can help it.
Apparently, nobody came this way? Okay.
No one came this way either. I think all the clones spawned in the center.
Did they all go mid? That's
Interesting seed.
That's a new one.
So when it comes to this game, the enemy AI kind of spawns based on like seeds, and at the very start of the map, very different. But once you start the map, it's like the seed just changes rapidly. When it comes to RNG manipulation, for both games, you really only manipulate the first map of a run, and that's about it. And one, it's a little easier because when the AI don't spawn in for the first, like, I think it's about like 10 seconds.
It's 10 seconds. The AI are on a 10-second timer. And so every 10 seconds, with the exception of one map, ironically, this one in the campaign, it's 10 seconds. And pretty much what that allows you to do is you have if you start the game off a clean boot or off of a certain set of actions,
hello.
You could effectively predict how many AI are going to spawn.
Whoa, our team captured center. Wait a minute.
Whoa.
Whoa.
It goes.
It wasn't even just Shortica. Look at SPD were just sitting there. That's amazing.
I'm coming. I can help. Look at me. Well,
our team locked in. Our team locked in there.
So, what you'll see in certain categories, I popularize one in Clone Wars any percent, which is basically do the Clone Wars campaign as fast as possible. If you do a certain seed, only 3 Gungans will spawn at one of the command posts. You pick off those 3 Gungans, the AI can capture the command post while you go do something else and be fast.
Nice.
Got a little bit of a droid mixtape there, just matching the different connections.
A droid mixtape.
Mount vehicle. Mount vehicle.
Empire. We are taking Empire the rest of the way. I wasn't exaggerating. The rest of these maps, the Dark Trooper is so fast. I'm actually going to take Pilot here, because I'm actually going to steal a tank.
Is it stealing a tank if it's your own tank?
Maybe. This is one of my favorite little strats on this map. I'm actually going to take all these guys for a ride, and since friendly fire is off, as long as I didn't get hit by a nade, that would have been tragic. They're all just gonna capture this command post. No, get out.
Yes, sir. Get down.
Take cover.
It was easy enough. I kind of wish I had taken a dirt trooper at this point, but we'll walk. The nice thing about the pilots in this game that I don't know that we'll see as much in Battlefront 2 is that they all have unique weapons, but they also have this cool little thing where I can drop myself health and ammo packs, and that makes them much more survivable than any other unit in the game.
Oh yeah.
As long as I don't get deleted by a Wookiee grenade, which could possibly happen.
I'm dead. That's unfortunate.
And I cannot hit this Wookiee. There we go.
Now I am curious. We mentioned this in the break and in the green room while we were setting up for this part of the run. You had mentioned that there were efforts in the community to kind of put more than just 2-player co-op and maybe expand it to 3 or 4-player co-op. There's been some more efforts in the community to kind of expand the way that co-op is handled in speedrunning and co-op as a whole. I'm curious on hearing more about that and see what chat has to say about it as well.
Oh, I didn't. Is the kill plane in Battlefront 1?
Go. Yeah, you gotta go to that command post over there. Oh.
I tried to click it. But
I don't know if I can hit him. I don't know if I can hit him. I got him.
nice. That was my mistake. But wiping sweat off my eyebrows. Ooh, that was also a bad mistake. But when it comes to the efforts for the Battlefront 2 side of things, we're trying to expand things more for the split screen side of things. So if you see a Assault Castle run this weekend, we had 2 different 4-player co-op runs in there. And we're trying to get a push to get that more popular, so like get people to do it more. And emulators are allowed for that, since it's like pretty hard to get 4 people in person, 3 to 4 people.
Fair.
But in terms of versions, the Xbox version is the only one with 3 to 4 players, so it's a little difficult. Republic here.
Yep.
We're gonna show off.
I'm
gonna show off the out of bounds here.
It's the
Out of bounds in my show?
Yeah, it's the only reasonably useful glitch in this game.
Is this allowed? One out of bounds as a treat?
We will have one glitch as a treat.
As a treat.
Don't worry. As a treat. Don't worry.
As a treat.
The only reasonable glitch in this game, and it's not even really IL viable, but it's fun to see.
Yeah, you just slip out of bounds there as a jet trooper to get up there. This is the only class to really make that, and car trooper is a little too difficult.
We have allowed it. We have allowed it on this show.
No. Try to stop it, but I can't see him. Classic collection, don't fail me now. I'll respawn on the ice caves, we're fine. So this is literally the most terrifying thing in this map, is to get a Droideka in the ice caves. Because your AI generally just get mowed down. It looks like they actually got it.
I'm getting ragdolled by the ATTE. That's hilarious.
Friendly fire.
You had mentioned Kessel Run. Now, for those of you in chat that don't know what Kessel Run is, it was an event that happened that is purely based on Star Wars runs, usually around May 4th every year. It just happened the past few days, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Tell us more about that, if y'all don't mind.
Every year around May 4th weekend, it's like, it's a yearly event where a bunch of Star Wars games get put together to put on a big showcase for a various variety of games throughout the weekend. So, for example, you saw like some newer games, you saw N64 games, you had a race that Phantom was part of. In previous mission, there was the 4-player co-op from me and 3 other Battlefront 2 runners for 2 different parts of the game. There's a challenge run. Nice. There's a challenge run done by another Battlefront 2 member. A bunch of different other runs too, all really cool showcases. I think Outcast was there.
No, yeah, that definitely sounds like a fun time. Was it a charity event? Did you all raise money for anything?
It wasn't a charity event, unfortunately.
No worries. Sometimes you can just do it for the love of the sport.
I do I have been wanting to try to arrange like a event, because there's so many different Star Wars games, right?
No, yeah,
I have
for
been
sure.
wanting to arrange like for June-ish to try doing like a
Spread out.
queer like the push showcase for like LGBTQI plus speedrunners
Like-
within Star Wars games and do a
Yeah,
show with that and like to raise money for like say Trans Lifeline or something else,
that
or
would
just
be
helping
an
out
amazing
individuals.
idea. That's an amazing
I
idea.
want to do that. Last year I ran a Battlefront focused thing for Pride Month. That was. I do want to try doing something like that again, but like just span out to more Star Wars games to get more and showcase queer runners of the games too.
No, definitely. I know a lot of people who'd be really into that. Shout outs to my friend Laser Trap, who does the Lego Star Wars games. I know that that's one person that comes to mind when I think of that. That'd be very interested in something like that. And of course, that's all I'm hearing is that if you want to get into Star Wars speedrunning right now, whether with Battlefront or with another one, now is a good time to do that. If you want to be in time for Pride Month, in case any events you want to see and submit runs to, including, of course, Hotfix.
Yeah. I would love to do something like that.
Pretty disappointed there. There's actually a really cool jump you can do to get this tank really fast. Looks like Starfy got to it before me.
Yeah,
But,
I think at the
you can actually 2-jump that with some slide mechanics.
We captured a
Sliding is a huge deal in this game, especially with there's a lot of hills, and if you can keep your momentum and trigger jumps, you can move really, really fast.
doing some expert tanking here to survive. Oh, I'm gonna die. We traded. We traded. That's okay.
I'm gonna
Trade's
try to
perfectly
keep
fine.
Losing this command post. It should be okay.
Yeah, I do want to try arranging something like that. It's like, that's a big idea. And I am one girl. But I will try my best
You are
to get
simply
something
one
going.
girl.
Enemy in range.
If you, let me know if y'all want to see that. That'd be really cool to do something like that.
It's definitely possible, but it's easier with help.
Oh yeah. I kind of like was trying to like last year for Pride event for just the Battlefront side of things. I was like trying to scramble getting everything together when in the middle of a move. Yeah, tank. I'm going for the.
I misclicked. That was a classic collection misclick.
Okay. I am in
I
position.
This game has Pro, Battlefront 2 doesn't. It's automatically the better game.
True.
Yeah, I can't argue with that logic. I see no flaws.
You gotta take a nap. You're allowed to take a nap in Battlefront 1. What more could you need?
Are there break rules in Battlefront 1?
No. Funny enough,
Nope.
I did a like all scenarios like instant action, which was basically playing both sides on every era, on every like map and game mode variation. I did like for incentive like last year. I think it was for the Pride event actually.
A
I don't
true
remember which
max
one it was.
percent run.
And it was like I have forced breaks for that. My mindset when it comes to long runs like that, especially for something like a shooter, you have to have breaks in a run. You can't just do it all in one row.
His name is Glemore.
I think I've been seeing
I-
people like open up more to the concept of breaks at speedruns.
Yeah,
within the past few years.
I think that's something people need to like just push more for. Like anything past like even 4 hours is a little bit stretching it without a break. I would say like around 4 hours is where you kind of need to start having some breaks in there.
Yeah, people
Yeah.
try to reserve it for like longer runs, like 8+ hour long runs. Even runs that are like 3 to 4 hours long can be tiring.
Like for Battlefront, for example, you're playing a shooter. You're putting your hands like through a lot of stress, like through a long like time. It's not good for your hands to do that.
100%. I don't know how
RPGs is an
I
aspect.
don't know how Borderlands runners do like 2.5 hour categories, like just nonstop. It's a lot on the hands for especially with shooters. So
Okay, so this is one of those maps where we talked about being deceptively the same. We're gonna cut off the enemy reinforcements at their starting command post.
Yep, that's the general idea. I am actually going to go start moving this way. It looks like we already lost track of the view.
Yeah, I don't.
I got
it. The mini map here.
There's two of us. We can like I can go over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna back off here because it looks like a couple snuck by me closer to the watch.
We got some love in chat here for you mentioning a Pride event for Star Wars. You know,
I would love to do that again.
If you need any more of a reason or motivation to do it, people here in chat would love to see it happen.
I want to do it again. I would love to have more people being part of it. I want to do more games than just Battlefront as well.
Oh, I totally get you. Like I said,
Like, if you're
just within Star Wars, you know, there's just so much to choose from and so many different styles.
Yeah, so I didn't even play this game this weekend. I took part in a race that we called the Nintendo 64 30th anniversary race, and I speedran 4 games that I have never speedran before, and only 2 of them I had played casually.
Like, you don't even have to be experienced at running the game. If you have an interest in it, you should do it. Like,
yeah.
I also doubt to
I've
even
been
run
saying
something
this.
where like a teaching like event a bit, have like a run like that where you do like a little bit like a helping new runners.
There's someone still down here.
There are queer runners in the KOTOR community, in Battlefront 1, definitely Battlefront 2. Fun fact about Battlefront 2, most of the records are held by trans women. Like 3 of us.
And that's on trans rights.
Yeah. It's really, it's pretty amazing. Penny, who is trans woman, holds like most of the GC world records. Maddie holds a lot of ILs, a good chunk of some instant action, but also like currently holds the world record in the 90%, in the main 80% category, and I hold records across everything as well. It's really cool.
I saw on Speedrun.com that you are quite prolific in Battlefront 2 speedrun. You have a lot of world records, and you also ran it at AGDQ this past January. How do you feel about those runs, those types of runs in comparison to like a run like this? It's a custom category, a lot longer than like your typical speedruns.
I have a. I guess I'm a little confused on the question. You read that will protect.
No, I totally get it. I am curious as to like how do you personally feel about, you know, different categories as opposed to this one? Do you have any sort of preference for categories? Like, is there a different way that you approach categories like this? It's like longer and custom made versus the ones that you've seen at like other Hotfix appearances or at AGDQ, where it's like a more standard type category that you might see.
I honestly, I've been wanting, like, I jump around everywhere. Like, I've held world records in GC, got the conquest categories, 80%, for Battlefront 2 specifically, just as an example. It's an action everywhere. I would love for CTF, because it's a movement tech, the Jedi movement tech specific, like, category. But, in general, like, I jump around a bunch of categories for this game. Well, Battlefront 2, I mean. But Battlefront 1 as well, and also extra fun categories. We come up with challenge ones. It's fun to do that. I think that was the question.
No, yeah, that was exactly what I was like getting at. I was curious as to what. Continue.
With AGDQ, I'm really happy I've gotten showcased the main 80% category. It makes me really happy. One thing I really want to be able to do, and maybe I'll try to submit for it sometime in the future, I want to get Galactic Conquest in the event. That's a really cool one. It's a super cool speedrun nowadays. And
Galactic Conquest.
Galactic Conquest 4-minute speedruns is critical. Also, we're doing droids. Well, we'll go sniper. You know, just kill. Go droid starfighter.
I no longer trust my plane flying skills, so I'm going to take
I love flying.
Ground strap, which is taking a droideka.
Oh yeah, for another category in Battlefront 2, now currently hold Worker in the space categories. So that's cool. But I'm wanting to help push that category to be like with another runner that's also like famous for space. RB like that I've been wanting to like, go even with. And I want to see space get ran more as well. Now that we've done like a recent split for that to get that more attention.
Nice.
We should probably talk more about this map, but Dune Sea is a pretty straightforward map. It's deceptively straightforward. If you notice, like on the map here, oh wow, the Tuscans actually took the homestead.
The aim assist is could not hit that guy.
So something unique about the local faction for Dune Sea is the Tuscans, right? They are their own faction, like taking whole other command posts. The only other one like that is the Gamorreans on Jabba's Palace, but it's a lot less prominent. And
it's also a DLC map, so we won't be playing that one.
Oh, we actually put it in there.
Oh, you did? Oh,
yeah.
Sweet. I didn't even have it on there. It
yeah, gotta get everyone.
I don't particularly like that speedrun, but we can wing it. I think we can get it.
And 2 player is pretty fun. But I should probably grab another starfighter. I actually survived getting here. Do I actually make it? I'm gonna hide behind a rock right and deploy it.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah. Oh. There's too many turrets.
Yeah. Is there a starfighter flying around right now? I'm gonna wait for one. But sorry, I ADHD'd a little bit.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Oh, I see a tank actually. I'm trying to get the tank.
All right, we're breaking at the skiff strat. I gotta go find a buddy. This unique vehicle is only on this map, but it's a lot of fun if we can.
So it's very funny.
We can find enough AI to go with you.
Yeah, the skiff, like it's like the turrets. Turrets in this game are pretty broken in the hands of the AI. They will laser you down pretty quickly, but it's safe for your teammates as well, holding those tanks, those turrets. So you can bully the AI a little bit. Oh, I'm dead.
I didn't realize how powerful it was to just run them over. Oh wow. It's over.
Oh, you just crushed them. You just crush them. Dang.
Yeah, but the problem is there's still too many turrets, and I don't have any way to deal with them.
Probably have to pull out a heavy and try to snipe them across the map. Even then, it's kind of rough because there's engineers.
While y'all are locking on to this, you mind if I read out an announcement real quick?
Yeah, no problem.
Go for it.
Yeah, I just wanted to let everyone know that if you're looking to be more involved with the GDQ community, you can join the official Game Zone Quick Discord and add the Hotfix role to get updates of upcoming events, chat with staff, and more. We have a Hotfix Enjoyer role. You're going to be notified as to the schedule for Hotfix at the beginning of every single week. And so use !Discord in our Twitch chat here for an invite and for more info. Please do. I love seeing all the folks type and be hyped for the different runs. I might not talk all the time, but I do always check the messages sent in that server, and it's very, very fun. Just seeing all the love pouring in for Hotfix and of course for mainline events, just SGDQ. That's what I'm saying.
They're taking
yeah. Back to the run.
Oh, they're taking this. I'll get there.
I got it. Oh,
we're in a bit of a finicky situation here.
We're trying to kill the rest of them. But this is a good show. But thank you for running these events. The Hotfix shows are super cool. Like to have like in between the big events, especially. Just get more runs that you want to typically see. It's a lot of passion behind it. It's so cool.
We get to see stuff like this. Like we haven't really seen a run of this caliber before when it comes to Battlefront runs. And so, again, thank you both for being here. I hope everyone in chat is enjoying it as much as I am enjoying hosting it. And of course, if this just goes to show, again, $4.99 for Battlefront 1 on Steam, $9.99 for Battlefront 2. You can go and get
all the way over there.
The game yourselves if you want to come speedrun.
No problem.
Victory!
All right. That's a little longer than we would like, but it's okay. I like Dune Sea. It's a fun map.
As far as I'm concerned, it was still a cool watch. nonetheless.
The
You
funny
could
thing
have gone
is-
much slower, and I would have been like, yeah, that's impressive. Yeah.
The funny thing is,
There's
the Tuscans can technically win if they get a map majority, but it's like, you know, they're the Tuscan team. They're not able to really do that most of the time, unless you make it happen.
if there's one thing I'd like you guys to all take away from this map, it's this. Make sure you find your bluff.
I'm
your place.
rolling up with the skiff.
Chill.
I'm rolling up with the skiff. Pile out, everybody.
Not worry about a thing.
Yes.
They can't hit you up here except for
They
the
really can't.
one random Wookiee every blue moon that decides that he's gonna fire a grenade launcher up here. That's the only thing that can really hit you as long as you're prone.
No, I gotcha. Also, I completely had forgotten to ask people in chat here. Let us know what your favorite Star Wars game is. Let us know what your favorite Star Wars movie is, or any sort of media that you have, Star Wars show. Because again, we're here to celebrate Star Wars. So I'd love to see love in chat, not only for the games, but for any sort of Star Wars media. Recommendations are also appreciated, because I still need to catch up on a bunch of Star Wars stuff myself. I'm so behind.
I haven't seen any of the newer shows or anything like that, but I can recommend the older games a lot.
All I know
it's
is that everyone who's ever watched Andor thinks it's like the best show ever made, and I'm very curious as to why that is.
Oh no. Yoda's stories.
Yoda stories.
I see you in chat.
You're mentioning things I don't even heard of. Like I didn't know there was an Obi-Wan game until today. Like until I saw that QD had it on its schedule.
It's pretty obscure, honestly. What to that is the Confederacy? Because I'm taking the tank.
Oh,
Clone Wars animated.
I'm writing in.
Dread Optimus here in chat knows.
Get me in there.
Clone Wars animated.
Oh, wait, I'm the first one there.
I've seen a few episodes of that, and it was pretty good.
Which side? Go up.
Left. Take this path straight to the market. Oh. We won't get caught on any corners except for right here. It's kind of a tight,
I got this.
kind of a tight window. But then after that, we're just gonna roll down. Ooh, come on.
I got it.
There we go.
We're gonna mow them down a bit. It's so unfair. I don't know what. This is such an interesting idea. Deal
I
for the
honestly
devs.
don't know what the devs were thinking.
But it's very unfair. Like the droids, you notice we've talked about how broken the droid team is, like for most of this, right? They get a tank on like this side. They don't have to earn the tank. So on Galactic Civil War, we'll see in a moment. The Empire starts on the other side of the map. They have to earn the tank at least going to the hangar, and it gets like ATSC, right?
What a perfect grenade!
But for whatever reason, the droids just get to have an AAT, and the AAT is really strong in this game. So the poor clones get kind of just ragdolled. They're pretty helpless.
Oh
no! As you can imagine, the tank is not here in Battlefront 2. It's so unfair. It's honestly really funny how unfair it is. Like it's fairly comedic.
Kind of detouring here for a second. You mentioned earlier about games that you grew up with that you wanted to beat. So one of the games I ran this weekend is the Game Boy version of The Empire Strikes Back, and the only reason that I picked up that game to speedrun is because I remember hating it so much as a kid because it was so hard. And now I feel accomplished that I can beat it in under 30 minutes.
This is so mean.
Yeah, this is just
This is
this
bullying.
is disappointing. I missed. Good.
We got someone who mentioned DroidWorks here in chat. Y'all can name the things I never heard.
DroidWorks speedrunning community. A couple years ago, they had a run at Kessel. It was really impressive.
I have no doubt in that it's incredibly impressive stuff. I'm not as in tune to the Star Wars fandom, as clearly many people here in chat are, because I definitely need to catch up on a lot of that myself.
It goes pretty deep. I beware.
We had someone here in chat mention their favorite movie is Empire Strikes Back and Revenge of the Sith. Show is Andor and Rebels. And game Force Unleashed and OG Battlefront 2. And I keep forgetting that there were remakes of the Battlefront games. I am curious as to how y'all feel about them.
They aren't remakes. They're just their own things entirely.
Oh, really?
The EA games are just incredibly different. Like, they're a lot more like akin to Battlefield, even more so. It's
I had no clue.
they play very differently, and so many factors. It's just not the same.
The second
I can't
one,
compare them.
I will say, the 2017 edition has gotten better. But you're not going to find a whole lot of sympathy here from me on that one. But I will honestly say it's gotten a lot better.
It's a pretty fun game, outside of the fact that it's pretty hard to play online normally nowadays, because it's like, it's pretty infested with cheater hackers and stuff. It's very unfortunate.
And the 2015 version, which looks amazing, suffers from the fact that there just isn't enough content, and there's basically none of it is offline. It's basically all online.
We've captured a command post.
Oh, let me see if I can hit. Yeah. Oh, I missed. There's a nice little sticky nade you can hit right there, and I got deleted by the Wookiee.
I'm gonna wait for you to respawn. We'll just go together.
Yeah.
That's smarter play. That has 2 Wookiees in sync. That scares me.
Alright.
Alright, let's go.
The best place to jump is right here in this little corner,
Yeah,
because there's an ammo droid.
I don't want to just sit there just because, like, there's 2 of us in there. Okay, now I'm coming. Now I'm coming.
It can get crowded here pretty quickly, but there's an ammo droid right there that is fairly convenient.
We've captured a command post. Take cover.
If you know, oh, there's someone like a blip for a second. You can see the ATST on the map over there. At least the Empire has to earn their tank. It's fairly slow. It's ATST. But the droids, it's so, like, I don't get it. Like, it's so unfair. The Rebels don't really get the tank, I don't think. So it's just goofy. It's very goofy, this map.
One of the things that I've done over the
Javis.
years is investigate. Let's
droids?
CIS, I guess. One of the things that I've done a lot of investigating on over the years is the beta versions of these games, and Mos Eisley is pretty interesting. I am not going that way.
I braved it. I have no fear.
Mos Eisley is really interesting because there is actually some vehicle gameplay. The map's pretty much the same, but there's cut content in there that actually is still in the game files, like Luke's land speeder was a drivable vehicle. They used to use the hover tanks that you can see on other levels. Pretty cool, honestly.
Ow, I'm dead.
I want to say like 2019 is when various builds started leaking.
Ooh,
and
nice.
as far back as like 2003, there's a couple of old concept builds. Alright. I stopped the Gamorrean. He can capture the command post. So I really wanted to make sure that didn't happen.
Yeah, I'm slowly capturing.
I'm gonna
Also
try to
for
get up
those-
here and get the throne room. The throne room is a nasty cap, and I wish that the AI would have held on to it, but we work with what we have. Nice. I'm gonna push this direction now.
Also, for those just coming in, yes, this is a co-op run. No, Starfy is not doing both at the same time. Phantom just doesn't have a camera on right now, and so Phantom is playing. I promise.
Yeah,
I promise. I am playing this game.
I am not a This is not a Lego Star Wars. This is not a Lego Speedrun. We're not gonna see.
I mean, there would be some pretty cool thoughts for 2P1C, but like you said earlier, being a shooter, 2P1C is not
viable.
definitely not ideal.
That's like a category thing. Also, the Rancor's down here. Say hi to the Rancor.
Or I guess
You can't grab Droidicus.
backwards. Oh yeah, here. I'll give you the satisfaction of seeing the Rancor eat
Fun
someone.
fact: that trapdoor does have a like. Oh, there you go. Gom. That's interesting. Out of bounds. That's weird.
Yes, Jabba's Palace is a DLC in Battlefront 1. The layout is slightly different from Battlefront 2, but pick Empire.
There are a lot of really interesting differences about these, like, wait, I want to see a video, like, probably all the differences on the map terrain, and also, like, just the map layouts in general for seeing both games. There are differences everywhere. Some of them more minuscule, but this is a good map as an example.
Uh-oh. I am slightly terrified here. Oh, wow. That was some of the best placed nades I've had all night.
Good job.
Over there.
Very
Brilliant.
good job.
Come on.
Okay, I'm in position.
Follow me.
I'm hiding.
I cleaned them all out,
Oh, this
so
is
they're all gonna respawn
kinda-
back there.
Yeah, I'm kind of cooked.
Yeah,
That's fine.
there is a ceiling there. The Dark Trooper is really not that good on this level, but the shotgun is still worth it, and plus he gets 4 grenades, so.
Yeah. I'm gonna push in with get the team to follow me into the command post.
Oh. I also don't know what class to use. I think I've used most of them at one point or another.
I think you can just go the pilot.
The problem with the pilot is that when they're all grouped together like this, it's not as efficient as just throwing grenades at them. Oh,
Okay, we're capping.
they really gonna let me in here? They're
Yeah,
really gonna let me in? I'm probably gonna die, but I tried.
Okay, we should flip it in a sec. I'm dead, but that should be okay.
Oh, I died.
It's flip, it's flip, it's flip.
Oh, but they're-
Go quick.
Yeah. There's enough AI back there.
Yeah, I was spamming follow me. Right there, I was spamming follow me to get the AI to go inside the command post with me. And that was pretty good. That was really good, actually.
I was kind of scared there initially, but no, that one.
Fun fact about the trapdoor
Nice.
here in Battlefront 1, it does have like it does take a moment for it to trigger. Like if it is triggered now, right?
I'm jumping down.
But like when
Gotta get
it
eaten.
flips open, it actually has a physical like collision here.
And
get eaten.
you can actually there is. Gamorrean. I think Gamorrean killed. Well then,
In Battlefront 2, that
there
is
is
a
a-
collision.
as Republic, you can't actually go the other direction through it. The trigger works the other way.
Interesting. Okay, we're onto the final maps of this. Actually, it's got Yavin 4 Temple and Arena.
All right. So CIS again,
Yep.
and
We are almost done here with Battlefront 1. This has been going on, like, this has been, like, flying by, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. These maps have been like. Whoa, that was a mistake. That was a mistake.
And to think that Battlefront 2 is going to go even faster.
Oh yeah, Battlefront 2 is gonna be very fast paced. Are you a fan of the speeder bike? I don't mind if I do. I would love a speeder bike. Nikki clones.
could have probably played that a little bit more aggressively, but I think this is okay.
Come with me, follow me, come here. Come with me, follow me.
I'm not an AI, but I'm here. I'm gonna go for the temple.
Can you use to spam it? Where is the sniper?
I can
Over here.
I cannot spam it as a Droideka.
Unfortunately.
But eat my dust, clones.
The Droideka is kind of funny enough, kind of function kind of like hero units, I guess. You can't really get them to follow you like that as far as I can tell in Battlefront 1.
It's closer to a vehicle than an actual unit.
In Battlefront 2, you can very much get them to follow you, which is a strategy. Okay, so what to do here? This is kind of sketchy getting this command post.
Question here for Starfy. I am curious. You ran Battlefront 2 at AGDQ. Tell us about that experience for you. How was just like the experience of being able to run your favorite series or one of your favorite series at like an event, like a live in-person event?
I was honestly pretty incredibly nervous. Like the day of, I was kind of struggled to be able to sleep from the nerves a little bit, but especially on that kind of big stage. But it was a great time. I really enjoyed it. Like I got to meet Kazumas, who flew all the way in from the EU to come over just for like that run. Because that was a big deal for Battlefront. This Battlefront's been trying to get into Battlefront 2 has been trying to get into GDQ for a long time. And I met a lot of cool people in the Fatalis community as well. Got to meet people from the arcaders. Like it was a very cool experience being there.
Shout outs to the folks at Frame Fatals and of course Lady Arcaders, both communities focus on femmes and women in speedrunning. If you identify as part of that community, please check those communities out. And speaking of Flame Fatales 2026, the missions open in 4 days on May 8th. So
I will
if you want to be
submitting.
involved, yes, you should. And if anyone else wants to submit here in chat, please keep an eye out for that. gdq.gg/submit or submission.games.com.
I am going to submit
yes.
Galactic Conquest and maybe some other stuff, maybe.
Of course. I'm be very excited to see that. I don't know if folks over at Fatals would be as well. So please check out and support those communities. And again, thank you to all the love pouring in chat. Yes, of course, we are running this on May the 4th. May the 4th be with you all. And so thank you all for being here, for celebrating Star Wars on a day like today.
I was about to say, what if we ran Love Rebels for the love of the game?
We could do that on Arena. There's actually a reasonably decent strat there.
Aww. No, really. By the way, the Rebels and Republic on Temple on both games is one of the worst sites to play on this map with AI. It is very brutal. Oh, I was just a little too high. That was a mistake. I tried to like space my jump to be just enough to get a jump height to like avoid to survive a little bit while staying in radius, but I couldn't, so I reset the radius by mistake. Ooh, grenades.
Is there one guy left? Sweet. There's still someone here. Yeah, we'll hold her.
The Wookiees. Let's go. Follow me. Let's go. Follow me. Let's go. Let's go.
I normally wouldn't sit here at this command post this long, but there's a bunch of rebels here.
Hey, there's a lot of rebels sitting here. There's a lot of rebels here at the pool.
Yes, I'm going for Temple. I wish I had a Dark Trooper. There's some pretty sweet movement to get up here with the Dark Trooper, but we can walk, I guess. It's the price we pay for having the safest unit in the game. Also, the mortar launcher is pretty busted. It's a one-hit. It's one of the few weapons that can actually one-hit kill every unit if you hit him directly. The Wookiee, especially.
If you can believe it or not, the droids have an even more broken version of the gun because it doesn't do friendly fire to droids. Because the radiation launcher is just a mortar launcher, but because it's a radiation launcher, it doesn't damage the droids because it's, well, radiation.
Now, how does one launch radiation? That's my question.
You just launch radiation grenades. You just launch them.
I think,
as one does. I'm sorry. I should have known. Yeah, as one does.
You stuff the radiation into a exploding ball.
I think that's a better question to be left to theoretical, because we're also in the same universe where we swing laser swords around and shoot laser weapons. I feel like we should be able to capture radiation too.
Yeah, you're right. That's on me. That's on me for questioning the system of this fictional world that we're exploring right now.
Now, Maddie mentioned it, but the Madagards have the radiation launcher in Battlefront 2. But problem is that
Well,
like it's just they just standardize it, so it's just a normal grenade launcher.
I made it. That was amazing.
On my way, I got instantly killed with the laser.
Yeah, that's usually a whole lot easier because of that whole 10-second spawn delay, but I got caught on the stairway and thus had to run past a bunch of tanks.
But yeah, the radiation launcher is like just a grenade launcher. It's a standardization thing. And to be fair, the Battlefront really doesn't need to be even more powerful. And two, it's really strong. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That is not good. I should have been over here, to be fair, earlier. That was my mistake. I was snipe, honestly. I want to get one more chance to use the sniper rifle. This droid sniper.
No, don't do that. Okay, I got him. Problem is, there's all these tanks here. Okay. Spawn me up top. Don't spawn me at the bottom. It spawned me at the bottom again. And there was the same guys at the turret. Well, that is incredibly unfortunate. I got the two worst spawns I could have gotten there.
Wow, the clones are like ragdolling each other with those grenades. They're trying so hard to kill that one droid that kept pushing in. Oh, did they cap it?
Yeah, I got two really bad spawns.
But we hold the arena still, so we're chilling.
Yeah, we're gonna win based on bleed out anyway, but it's a lot more fun to actually, you know,
do it fast.
Half all the command post.
But I don't know. I have enjoyed my time just getting to use the sniper rifle one last time as the droids. I love this gun. This is probably one of my favorite snipers in this game, in both games, really. It just, the sound it makes, the look is like, it's cool. It scratches like a specific like part of like, I don't know. It's nice. It's fun.
It is fun.
All right.
Let me try to get an orbital strike to show that off again.
Yeah, we haven't seen an orbital strike for a while. It's cool, but it's very slow.
Got it off. Bye, clones.
So I mostly leave it for harassing poor, unsuspecting players online.
It's always funny to do that to a player. Like you throw down a recon droid. So the recon droids, how they work in this game, it's like all the snipers have one, and you kind of fly it around a little bit. You sneak up on someone on any map. It doesn't work on indoors maps or the indoor section. So some maps it's completely useless, unfortunately, but that's fine. They don't need it. But the orbital strike.
4 spawns to get one that didn't automatically die. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. We're chilling. But yeah, the orbital strike is really powerful, but it only works in like outdoors areas. There's like 3 clones left. Where are they? Ching!
They're all up here. Of which I proceeded to miss. The other guy is back in the hallway. Yeah, I got him.
Bam. And we got. I think this is the last map coming up.
Yep.
Oh my.
How's our time looking?
How time flies. We are currently at 158.
Oh, that's perfect.
All right, let's take rebels. Let's do it.
The rebellion.
So if you want to take one of the tanks back to their back CP, I can grab the side one.
I'll do that. You know what? One last call for the Wookiees.
Give us your best Wookiee impression in chat, y'all.
I'll never not be amused by that.
However you think a Wookiee should sound, please type those exact letters in that order.
That is a
in chat,
tank.
please.
I would like to take the map down, thank you.
Oh. Howdy, Mr. Turret. I would prefer to not get destroyed by you.
Gotta get one last call of the Wookiees. Also, the grenade launcher is actually a pretty good shout out to have here. You just spam.
My
the
one
grenades.
problem with it is that it takes so long to detonate.
Oh yeah. That's fine.
Alright, I'm gonna try to get the center. It looks like we should be okay though.
I'm angling these grenades to like bounce them at the bottom of the stairwell to explode there. Hey, Wookie, how do you feel about this hotfix so far?
How do you feel about this hotfix so far, Wookie?
Victory is imminent.
How are y'all feeling about this hotfix so far?
Do you agree with the Wookie?
I do.
This is so cursed sounding, actually.
Good map to end on.
I think that is time for Battlefront 1, so we will now...
Beautiful.
We're going on
Pause the
break
timer here. All right. Again, thank you so much for that first part of this run, technically, even though we've already got back from break once. But that was Battlefront 1. Give a nice GG in chat, y'all, please, for that first
Phantom,
first
spawn
game.
back, back real quick. Let's just close off Battlefront 1. Side by side.
No worries.
Alright,
Make sure we have a true ending here.
we're gonna be going on a break here for set Battlefront 2.
Yes. I am. We are going
those
to be.
guys in prison.
Get on the ground,
You're in
get on the ground.
prison by the Wookiee noise.
No,
Get on the ground.
I am super excited to see the other half of this run, or other third of this run, I guess, since we're already 2 hours deep. I hope y'all are excited to see Battlefront 2. I know I am. This first part has already been... What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing here?
You can see both the front facing.
You know what? Beautiful. I support this wholeheartedly here on the Scenic Route. But with that being said, y'all, we'll be right back after break to see Battlefront
Go away.
2. I hope y'all stay tuned for that. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back. What's up, everyone? My name is Ozmourn. Welcome back to the Scenic Route here. For those of you that are just tuning in or have just tuned into the show for the first time, the Scenic Route is all about runs that are glitchless, no major glitches, or just naturally have little to no glitches in them, like the runs we've seen today, except for exactly one out-of-bounds sequence that I allowed just as a treat, don't worry. But right here, before we begin this next part of the run, I do also just want to say Happy International Firefighters Day. Huge respect and honor to all the firefighters out there. You'll do amazing work. And also Happy International Respect for Chickens Day. I might respect chickens, but I respect firefighters more for good reason. With that being said, we're going to go straight back into this run. We've had an amazing night of Star Wars content for May the 4th. We with you here. And of course, I guess Revenge of the Sith, if you're on East Coast or anywhere in Europe as well watching this. If you're in Europe, please go to bed. With that being said, we're just going to go straight into this next run here, or next part of this run, technically, with Star Wars Battlefront 2. Again, take it back to Starfy and Phantom to round out this run.
Hi. So one thing to say, shout out to Montuano for creating like a lot of the cool mods and like just a lot of like quality of life stuff for Battlefront 2. For Classic Collection, for whatever reason, Aspire did not include an all maps for option, but Montuano created a tool to let us like be able to make the playlist like in a snap instead of having to click every single map like individually. So shout out to Montuano. And we're gonna be starting Battlefront 2. This is gonna be a lot more fast paced. Probably like 30 to 40 minutes, depending on RNG. And we're gonna crush it. We all ready?
Yeah, I sure am.
3, 2, 1, and going. Rebels or droids, I mean, sorry.
Good luck.
All right.
Again.
So, Phantom, you go to the library. I'm gonna go up here. I'll do my best to explain the strats as we go. So your immediate difference, we're gonna do our best to have this be as minimal glitches as possible. So immediately see you have a lot more mobility in this game. You have Jedi heroes, which you're gonna see me using right now, who has a lot of cool tech to them. But I'll avoid using a lot of the cool, like, specific movement tech just to showcase, like, you can't do this without any kind of glitches just fine.
So what quality of life improvements or improvements from the first game do we see here in Battlefront 2?
Depends on your perspective, but like, yeah, there's Battlefront 1 and 2 are pretty fundamentally different ideas, like, in terms of like their gameplay. Like, so Battlefront 1, you have a lot more open maps, and Battlefront 2 is a lot more arena-like. I guess is the best way to describe it. Maps are a lot smaller in general. So, yeah, kind of like that. But
Yeah,
so you have
totally
sprinting, you have more mobility, you can swap your classes at command posts. You have medals, which can give you bonuses, which you're taking advantage of here. Because there's a lot of like advantages to the map, like damage increase, energy increase, defense buff by rebels, same strategy.
Nice.
There are some maps where we're going to be like doing different strategies on different sides of the map, but a lot of the sides are going to be kind of similar in terms of like what our strategy is going to be.
That's okay. I'll let you shoot them.
Now, I know that at AGDQ 2026, you ran this game, Star Wars Battlefront 2, and you ran a category called Rise of the Empire Any Percent. I'm a little confused, and as to the specific category like specifications. Like, what exactly is Rise of the Empire compared to like what you're running today?
So Rise of the Empire is the campaign of this game. It's where you're playing as you're starting off with the clones, and you go and transition to the Empire, and you're playing through the 501st story. That's what the Rise of the Empire campaign is, and that's what the category is. And that's the category I ran at AGDQ for any percent. This category is all conquests. There's a lot of other categories in this game as well. You have the conquest for each individual era, instant action. You have CTF, Hunt, XL.
Yeah.
You have and then you have Galactic Conquest, which has two variations. One with the board glitches, which is the map with all the fleets on it. That you like.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by board. Board manip glitches, and then like with no glitches. Like basic glitches with like no board manip. So those are two splits of Galactic Conquest. There are a lot of categories in this game. Also, CIS.
Yeah, I definitely remember you mentioning some of these categories when we were first talking about, you know, this episode and what we were going to show off for it. And so it's nice to see the different. But we're playing the campaign right now.
No, we're playing Conquest. Oh, Conquest.
Oh, we're playing Conquest.
The campaign has like specific objectives on every map. Phantom.
Okay. I see.
I'm just trying to help here. Make sure we get this. Yeah, this is not the campaign. This is instant action.
Yeah, one of the biggest changes between the two games is that they added a lot of what I call event-based scripting, which allows you to do, hey, you have this objective, and instead of, in Battlefront 1, I mean, you saw the game loop. It's the same game loop every single map, with the exception of, hey, maybe you could have a destructible command post. This game, you actually have specific objectives when you're in the campaign. It could be pick up an item and return it to an area, like capture the flag. Or it could be take out this specific unit. So it really added a lot of flexibility to the game in terms of how you can play it, and also gave them the ability to make that. The campaign is awesome, Rise of the Empire. If you haven't played it, you should.
Yeah, the campaign is very cool. The speedruns are also all interesting. There are three different there are two main variations. There's one that's been kind of dead, unfortunately, due to like the glitches not being very popular for GC bonuses. But my goodness, this one guy. There is but it's essentially the new Game Plus category when we're talking about Resident Empire, since it's the only category that's kind of split. Where it's just you have all the bonuses and stuff like usual, which enables a lot of specific strategies and such. But there's new profile, which is essentially a new game category where you have to build up your medals a little bit and earn them. And you see a lot more class variety in that.
Yeah, we haven't really explained that as much. There is a medal tracking system in this game for whatever actions you pull off. You're going to see that we have all the medals unlocked here. So we have all the special weapons. I have a super powerful rifle, which I'm just going to straight up abuse because it is pretty powerful.
You have the precision pistol, which is nicknamed the cheater pistol for a very good reason. It is incredibly broken. It is the most broken gun in this game, where, well, I'm using it right now. Especially with damage increase is kind of absurd. You kind of just melt everything.
Yeah, there is no such thing as a buff in the first game, and this game leans heavily on buffs.
That said, the online doesn't make use of awards unless you're, like, you know, playing a server with it enabled. Buffet Spies are, in the Galactic Civil War era, are very annoying. So the Buffet Spies, there are special classes in this game. There's like only up to 4 of them at a time on the map. The Buffet Spy is incredibly annoying to deal with when you're playing as the Empire, since the Buffet Spies, well, they have stealth and they can just sneak around the map, which your friendly AI won't be able to deal with. And it can be hard for you to notice. So, and they have a gun that can melt you in like almost a second. And that's just with the buff.
I'm going back here to the bog.
It's the Wookiees are even stronger in this game. The Wookiees are fairly almost about as broken as the Dark Trooper. Dark Trooper's even stronger in this game with a Sunlock, with the Arccaster.
Oh, come on. Oh, I distracted him at least. I got him.
Oh, Yoda's here. Yeah, so at Classic Collection, you can't turn off AI heroes, unfortunately. So we just have to deal with them. There's a ton of movement tech, but I'm purposely restraining myself. If you want to see some cool movement tech, watch, like, some of the Resident Empire runs with, like, the Vader maps or Dark Trooper maps, or watch the CTF runs. The CTF runs are a treat if you, like, want to see some cool movement tech that you don't see.
I don't know if this is a hot take. I think that the victory screen from the victory screen from the first game is better than the victory screen from this game.
Yeah, go generator room. I think the Battlefront 1 tends to have the better UI and stuff to me. Especially the sound effects, like when you're loading into a map, it's really iconic. You're zooming in on parts of a map to go into it. Battlefront 2 is kind of it's faster loading, so it's like, but it doesn't have the same charm. You see sometimes you get treated by like a random beta screenshots you'll see. Like those famous ones being like Ayla having a blue purple lightsaber.
Oh wow. No, I don't want remote rocket.
Yeah, you have to switch off. You can switch your weapon. Yeah, heavy troopers get to have all their weapons for some reason.
I see.
I can't turn the room now. Yeah, I have not been taking advantage of a lot of the hero glitches because, like, or movement tech, just because I want to showcase that you can do a lot of this without that. I'll be doing some, like, minor stuff that I don't consider, like, a glitch, just more so just how the game functions. Like, for swapping.
I mean, it's glitchless, it's not exploitless, you know what I mean?
Oh, I fell.
Like, for example, if I, like, sprint off, right? And then I do, like, I switch my force power and quickly do a block and jump, I can, like, do a jump midair. That's a cool movement tech. The battle is ours. Battlefront 2 is a lot more like an arena shooter, though. Like, there is a competitive community that's still alive, Rebels. Generator room for you. Oh, you spawn hangar.
It does look like every time that you like go in, every time you go into a map, it does look like you're about to start a PvP battle. I will say that, just how expansive the maps are.
Yeah. So there's a thing called the BCL, which is a Battlefront Competitive League, which is like it's like a lot of CTF essentially. It's not more arena. It's like 4v4, I think. There's also the online is still fairly active on the original version of this game on Steam. Which, if you... And I think the PS2 servers are also fairly active as well, as Phantom mentioned, for both games.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
So, you know, like there's like one server that you can hop online anytime, and on the original release, that's fairly functional.
I participated in one BCL match.
I've not
and they felt bad. They felt bad for me, so we played Conquest.
I've never played in like those leagues myself. I don't know. Maybe
I used to play matches with them on Battlefront 1 because we had a team on Battlefront 1 for a while. But they did convince me to play one match on Battlefront 2, but they felt so bad they made it Conquest.
Yeah. I guess the best comparison, I guess you could say, like, I don't want to say Quake because it's not, but it's that kind of thing. Rebels.
Not Quake. You're comparing Rebels to Quake. That's wild.
Yeah, you take center, and then like I'll start from 2, and then go to. So this map is a big difference. For example, this map in Hoth, very different. You don't have to destroy the shield bunker at all in this game. Another big detail that you might have noticed, like throughout our time playing Battlefront 1, where if we stepped off the command post, we couldn't capture the command, that we lost our progress. In this game, we can freely step on and off, which makes it a lot more like manageable. Oh, a very important thing: do not spawn as Han. Do not use the Han spawn. Do not, because that will crash the game. There's a bug. Yeah, there is a bug for some reason on the Classic Collection. It happens on like in some other scenarios as well on PSP, where for some reason, if you like spawn as Han, the game tries to overwrite his weapon with the like precision pistol automatically.
Oh yeah, I have heard of this,
and it crashes
and they
the game.
didn't patch it correctly. Yeah, I have heard of that.
It's bad.
The precision pistol doesn't interact right with the hero, essentially.
Yeah, it just breaks entirely.
At least the AI can figure it out.
I'm a fan of runs that are like, hey, don't do this one specific thing, otherwise the game just really doesn't know what to do with it. Because I feel like there's a certain quality to like the jankiness of games like that that really appeal to me. I don't know why.
That's fun. It's kind of funny. There's a lot. There's also like crashes on like the Steam version with like on Endor, Felucia, especially Felucia, where if you're using your remote rocket. Felucia, we go Republic. You take 2 and rush that. I'll take Treetop and then work my way down.
Roger that.
And we'll try to go Ayla for the harder parts.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Felucia is probably one of the hardest maps to do well. Past Ayla, actually. Yeah, I'll play with Ayla in a second. Who's up here?
Oh yeah.
For duty.
Okay, I'm here.
The Force has made us strong.
Oh, Django. Watch out, Django's coming after you. Oh, I got him.
Django Fett.
He's done.
Ayla is pretty strong. She's one of the faster movement speed heroes. Her dash attack is incredibly strong, and her saber style in general is like ridiculously good. They're taking LAAT, the 6. I'm on my way over.
You know, you excuse me. You know, you really weren't joking when you said that Battlefront 2 is much more fast-paced than Battlefront 1. It just feels like already that there's so much more going on screen and so much more action happening compared to Battlefront 1. And Battlefront 1 was already pretty fast-paced.
Oh yeah, this game is very fast. Like, there are some maps that'll go sub 1 minute. Or close to it in this run. We'll see later.
We don't know
That's
anything
great,
about
though.
sub 1 minute. I think our fastest run is like 108 or 107.
Alright, next map. Same deal, Empire. But yeah, you can see a very different thing. We're not really using many other classes. Like, typically, optimal thing is just spamming the sniper and then like running around. That's like a couple instances. Like I used the heavy last time to set speeder bikes. So I used the heavy to destroy the ATSCs with the heavy mines. Because mines are very broken in this game. They one-shot most vehicles in the game. I'm just gonna leave this alone. Let's Bob E feet.
Watch those blasters.
There is a funny movement tech where, like, if you map PC, if you maps jump to scroll wheel, you can just do something like this. You just go flying because you're spamming the jet activation on and off over and over again, like almost instantaneously. So you get so much momentum. It's only really useful on Boba and Django, unfortunately, but. We're losing a command post somewhere. I think it's LAT.
Again?
I'm super chatting over. Hey, look at that movement. It's so fast.
It's beautiful, actually.
The Jet Trooper has a high skill ceiling. Yeah, the Jet Trooper's pretty good. You can also super jet with the Jet Trooper. It's fairly fast, but the Jet Trooper's also like very nerfed in this game with movement speed. But the jets are a lot slower. So, and you have to earn them as well. But that's kind of like a big thing about I mentioned before. The special classes are you have to earn points for them. So you don't get the opportunity to really play them as often. So you end up seeing the same couple classes for most of the runs, which is kind of a weakness. Droids here. I am going to spawn here. I think you just go to the Techno Unit ship like on 4. Do not run off. Do not run off. I wanted to go to the back side.
Oh wow, it was a horrible spot to put that on a chart. Oh well. Oh, you can cap it from around here. Well, I want to walk in here.
I'm gonna try to block this in. I'm gonna try not to play Dooku if I can help it, because I want to play some Droideka. I think the Droidekas are very fun in this game, but the sprint mechanic, they can kind of just like ball around. They are nerfed in this game a little bit. They aren't as ridiculous. But
do you think that, like, if a person wanted to do a campaign speed run and then focus on conquest, or even someone from Battlefront 1 coming to play Battlefront 2, do you think that kind of the skills that you gain from other categories or from Battlefront 1 translate well into a category like this for Battlefront 2? Like, do you think a lot of the same skill sets are involved in these runs?
Within Battlefront 2, absolutely. Like this, like you can jump across all the different categories in this game. Oh god! I kind of missed one through jump scare. Oh god, he got me. Oh, we're losing. Uh-oh. It's kind of bad, actually. Alright, this is gonna be a fairly slow Geonosis. But yeah, within Battlefront 2...
At first you were /J and now you're /SRS.
Yeah. This map can be a little rough if things go wrong. And I forgot to account for the Jedi heroes in Classic Collection again. Oops. So I got kind of murdered for that. So we're losing a little time here.
Oh, deleted.
Is Windu's still in there? Sure is.
Yeah, he's stuck.
I'm gonna clear out those clones.
Play with Magna here.
I'm gonna go Droideka. Droideka gaming time. Can you actually defend the... Can you defend the...
Which one?
The Command Post 7? There's a bunch of them near it. Oh, but the 4 needs defending.
I don't do numbers. They have... Oh.
Yeah, they have actual name. Technically Union.
Can I get him?
Drake is fairly good at killing the Jedi heroes, actually. They can't just one-shot you through the shield. Bye, Windu. I think that's all of them here. It's hard to tell if the map flickers a lot in split screen. Whippy! I'm helping. Okay, but yeah, between Battlefront 1 and 2, it kind of depends. I think a lot of Battlefront 2 runners do fairly well in like when on the transfer, and I think Battlefront 1 runners like Phantom do well as well. I think Phantom's the only one I know off the top of my head that does run this game sometimes.
What about you personally? Do you think that a lot of the stuff, do you think learning Battlefront 1 or Battlefront 2, I don't know which one you learned first, helped you learn the other game a little bit better?
For Battlefront 2, it's kind of just not as much between Battlefront Rebels. Take it, buddy. You go to the very back. Actually, you go Command Post 2, the little bunker. I want you to go to the 1. This map's a lot easier, by the way, on this side. It's kind of comical, because we don't have to destroy the AT-ATs, so we kind of just do this. Jesus. Okay. But for the skill sets, it's like, personally, I did play these games, like, together a lot. Oh, you have to go to Command Post 2.
No, yeah. Even when you're, like, playing it casually and, like, even when you're playing it casually and being able to grow up with the games, it definitely gives you a stronger advantage.
Yeah.
Runnings, I imagine.
But skill sets, it's like, they do transfer a good bit, but it's also, like, fairly different as well, because... But I think they do transfer fairly well overall. It depends. I think you're probably better off if you're a Battlefront 2 runner going to Battlefront 1.
Then vice versa.
Mechanically. Because there's a lot more.
Battlefront 2 has a lot of your more classic, I would say.
Go.
Battlefront 1 is extremely straightforward. Battlefront 2, you do have to have some game knowledge to be able to get the most out of your speedruns. Battlefront 1,
so much.
if you know the general gist, you go capture the command post, you win the game.
Battlefront 2 has so much, like, you have the little movement text all over the place, like, for my car, something for Jedi heroes. We play as the droids. Actually, you go take the little dungeon room. That's neutral. But yeah, there's just so many small intricacies in this game. How am I not dead to that Gamorrean immediately? Warriors are so scary.
You seem to be pretty locked in right now. You can focus on this before you finish your thought. Don't worry.
Yeah, no problem. I have to be so careful because Gamorreans can absolutely murder you. So the dangerous thing about Gamorreans is that their hitbox for their axes, their little overhead head swing has a lot of range. And on top of that, it's like the hitbox is like kind of disoriented a little bit. Oh, that's Ayla. Well, she's gone now. Bye, Ayla. For reinforcement depleting on this map, that's actually faster than capping because this command post takes forever to cap. So our idea is kind of just we're killing all the clones while holding a reinforcement depletion as best we can. So you're going to see me spamming Maul's dash attack, which is really good for this purpose. That could worry spawn right there. I hate that.
That was disrespectful.
Yeah, the warriors are very much a jump scare. In CTF especially, I love this map in CTF. It is pretty mean. They will really get you if you aren't really careful.
So I am curious, what would you say is next for both of you when it comes to speedrunning, your speedrunning plans after today's appearance? What can we look forward to?
For me personally, I guess try to get their event running, try to learn more speed games as well. But also I do want to push for Rebels. The same strategy. Same strat. For the 80% category, I want to push for a very low 43, if not get sub 43, which is like kind of the ultimate goal for me for that category.
And that's any percent of the main campaign, right?
Yes. And after that, I'm not really sure. I don't have too many goals left over for this game. That's like, there's a lot to do, right? But
no, yeah,
it's hard to say. I'm just gonna spawn as Luke now.
I personally am probably going to... There is a little bit of a competition going on for Galactic Civil War any percent, because there's 2 different campaigns in Battlefront 1.
Oh yeah, I saw about that. I should give that a try.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a competition going on to see who can get the best time for that. So I'll probably run that a few times this month while I'm streaming. I want to get back to playing Knights of the Old Republic. I have some work I want to do. I play both PC and the Xbox version, and the Xbox version is completely different. I want to go back to it because it's a lot of fun. A lot of crazy tech goes into it.
How many different versions of this game are there?
Battlefront 2. Ooh. So there's the 1.0 versions, which like has its own specific thing, like with like spawns for Boba Fett. You have the 1.1, which is this version, which is also the Xbox DLC version on Xbox, with that patch. There's 1.2, which is a patch that is currently the meta of the games in Rise of the Empire runs nowadays, but it's also like, it was a patch that only lasted for like a week when it got put out. Like, I don't remember how long ago it was, but it was actually within the last like 6-8 years or something. And it broke the game in so many like annoying ways with controls and stuff, but it is the meta version due to a few factors. You can switch to command posts with a keybind that's like preset, and then you could, use spacebar spawns to spawn so much faster, which saves so much time. And then you have Classic Collection, which is what we're using right now for split screen, which droids. You go to command post 2. I'll take cloning. Oh, actually, you go cloning chamber. I'll take the command post 2.
Yep.
And we'll converge on center. But yeah, it's the Classic Collection. I have a lot of issues with it, but if you want to do split screen, it's a viable option for 2-player on PC. If you want to do that, I would recommend, if you want to do regular speedruns on PC, just get the original versions. But if you're playing on PS4 or PS5 or whichever version of the latest Xbox it is, and even the Switch, I don't know how the Switch is. I don't think anybody knows in the communities.
Speedrunning Battlefront 2 on my Nintendo Switch 2.
You can bind and roll to be able to do a lot of Jedi movement tech, and you can just customize your binds in specific ways that just helps a lot with the viability of the speedrun on that. So those are viable options for modern consoles. But I do actually recommend giving it a go. I did recently give it a try, just like, if you want an example, I recently... Oh, goodness. That is Obi-Wan. Give me 1 second.
No, you're there.
I gotta take out Obi-Wan real quick. I got him. But
So I can talk to Battlefront 1 a little bit whenever you're done.
okay, I got him.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I did a controller run recently. It's like unlisted on my YouTube currently. But I did a controller run on Classic Collection on PC. with just a controller with specific binds, and aside spending a minute figuring out my controls because I forgot I needed a crouch bind for like turret clips on the Coruscant and like a couple other things. And just some bad luck that would happen to anybody.
No, yeah.
I got like a 48, which would have been like a 46, maybe even 45 if I had my settings correct and didn't get unlucky. Like, I am very certain if someone like Pilot Rebels, same strat. I am very certain that controller player, if you got good practice with the controls and like, you know, put the time in, maybe like if you use like gyro, I'm not sure if gyro works for this game. I don't have experience setting that up or anything, but there's a lot of things you can do. Like, even with that run, I think a controller player could, like, get at least close.
Yeah.
Like, Classic Collection has been getting closer and closer to getting to, like, the 1.2 version in terms of speed. Even without... there's a specific glitch called unit swap storage. Like, it's a menu storage glitch in Battlefront 2. But it only works on 1.1 and 1.2. But the gap has been, like, closing a bit. And it's still fairly close. That's Han Solo. Do not play Han Solo. No, I'm gonna do something for the fans. I'm gonna pull out the Bothan Spy, which is a fairly useless class in speedrunning most of the time. But I have a funny idea. While Phantom is on his way to the center, I'm gonna go stealth and just sit here. Which... the AI can cheat and just try to bump me on purpose. It's a little annoying, but... yeah, I'm just gonna sit here. And like, they don't know I'm here. You see them like turning around to look at me, right? Like look at them, like just pay attention to the AI while Phantom games. They see me. They're looking at me. They're looking at me. They know I'm here.
At you.
But they don't shoot me.
They're just like, yeah, it's fine. I'm sure she's doing all right. I'm sure she's doing nothing wrong.
But yeah, I'll let Phantom go on for Battlefront 1's versions. But I do want to get in that blurb that if you're a controller player, you're playing PS4, Xbox, if you're scared of playing it, there's like advantages of mouse and keyboard, give it a shot, give it a try. You'll be surprised. If you put it into practice, you can get up there. I am fully confident. You should try it.
So for the Battlefront 1, there was a PS2 version, which got an update, but it was insignificant, and you can't even get it anymore. The Xbox version, which has pretty much stayed the same, other than it got Jabba's Palace as Xbox Live DLC.
Xbox Live DLC, like specific to Xbox Live?
Yep. Jabba,
take a speeder bike and go to the back.
Jabba's Palace was distributed as I think it was paid DLC. It was a thing back in 2005 still, believe it or not. Oh wow, I just got deleted by a rocket.
It's just be a bike. Actually, I'll pass Yoda. I'll give you Yoda.
Oh, sweet.
Spam his dash attack and you'll just go zooming. You'll zoom.
Let's find out where this droid is. There it is. So, the PC version is where it starts to get complicated.
I can't get out.
The PC version, basically there are two main versions, 1.0 and 1.2. 1.0 was the release version of the game. It's fairly close, not exact, but it's fairly close to the console versions of the game.
Yeah.
What 1.2 did, however, was kind of break it open. They did some rebalancing on certain units, like the Dark Trooper. And so instead of getting off only 2 jet jumps in a cycle, you could get off 3 jet jumps, and also it recharged much faster, which means Dark Trooper was suddenly extremely viable. It's still viable in some categories, but then you gotta manage your jet a lot more closely. It decreased shotgun spread for Dark Trooper as well. I mean, it just broke Dark Trooper pretty much, and also nerfed Jet Trooper for the Republic.
You can take a tank. Take a tank. It'll be safer.
1.2 is the most commonly run-on version of the game. It was the most easily accessible, and also there's some like minor mechanic things that are much easier. Like when you're knocked down, you still have the ability to throw grenades and fire back much quicker than in 1.0. There are other versions of the game, but they don't really add anything to speedrunning. I think I have one person one time run something in 1.1, which had some minor balancing things, but nothing like between 1.0 and 1.2. And then we have this version, which caused some controversy in the last year or two, where Battlefront 1, they actually changed a mechanic. Where
Imperial got out of the tank.
It's funny because the way you were talking made me feel like you were saying that, oh yeah, we're on version 1.2, but we're not even on that version.
Yeah, no, we're on
Classic Collection is kind of its own amalgamation because it mostly feels like the PC version. They use the PC version stats. They have the nice Jet Trooper, but it takes off 2 seconds. There's a delay from when the victory timer hits 0 and when the game actually ends. So our controversy was, well, do we subtract 2 seconds or do we just take the timing as is? And we voted as a community to take the timing as is. But basically, if you guys want to speedrun individual levels, you get a free 2 seconds. They are pretty competitive, but you get a free 2 seconds in the Classic Collection.
Alright, we run Republic. Go 1 and just go run 6. Oh, you went the... Okay, this is fine.
Oh, I went the wrong way. Oh,
I'll take Obi-Wan to go that way. You're fine, you're fine.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to explain on the fly, too.
No, I get that. It's hard to really maneuver around.
Oh, no, wait. That was another Rodica. Got Obi-Wan. I'm gonna go 1.
General Kenobi reporting for duty.
Have the stormtroopers been wearing skirts this whole time? I just didn't notice.
The close snipers have little skirts. It's like it's cute. I like.
Yeah, this game actually. Fun fact: this game actually added actual cloth physics. The first game doesn't have that.
Really? I did not know that.
Yeah. So, his little skirt, which you can only see.
I want to put out something. I want to have a texture mod to like have like Pride like textures on like stuff like the skirt, for example. That I would love to have stuff like that. Good for events and stuff. That would be fun. One day. Someone will do it one day, for sure.
Now, I have a question for you, Starfy.
Sure.
Which game is more difficult on hard?
Battlefront 1. Is not even the context. Elite difficulty is like annoying in this game because it's like you can still deal with it. Empire. Yeah, go command post 1. And you go to like 6, which is like way back there. It's like elite difficulty, the AI is very unbody. But it's like it's still not that bad. Now, if you don't have bonuses and stuff, it can be kind of rough. If you're doing a challenge run or whatever, but it's still not that bad.
Do most of the runners stick on like the lowest difficulty, or do we have like a good amount, like a good group that's playing like on higher difficulties typically when they speedrun?
There is no category where elite difficulty is really used. That's not like it's like one challenge mode category on like category extensions for Battlefront 2, but it's not a thing. But Battlefront 1 does have like splits for easy, normal, and hard, or easy, medium, and hard.
Yeah.
Sorry, and
What is it? What is it that the like difficulties change?
So in Battlefront 1, the difficulty changes a lot. Mostly their aim But their AI are also a little bit more efficient at certain things, like they path to command post maybe just a little bit cleaner. Mostly they delete you when they aim at you. Like, they barely miss. The sniper is the clearest example of this.
We're losing three.
I'm running over there, but my stormtrooper armor is slowing me down.
And there's a movement.
Command post is under hot.
No. That happens. This map is very trolly. Mos Eisley in this game is very mean. Things just go wrong sometimes.
But mainly they're aiming, but they also, their AI is just seems a little bit smarter. They take command posts a little bit more reliably.
What?
Where did the Wookiee go? Did you delete him?
No.
Oh,
Where did the?
wonder if he clipped into the wall or if he just disappeared.
This is like, I had to say the like you know the bit where there's like that little sound bit where it's like da-na-na, da-na-na, ba-na-na-na, like that bit. That's what in my head when I saw that. That went through my head when like I saw that Wookiee just disappear. I told them where that Wookiee went. That's this is a magic Wookiee. He just disappeared. Just did. Well, trying to spawn his Han. That's what happened. Okay, that explains what happened. Play as the droids. Rush the bridge.
Rush the bridge. But yeah, so we actually do split up based on difficulty. Most people do run on the easiest difficulty. I am definitely a fan of running on the easiest difficulty. However, there have been over the years people want to, you know, how fast can we do something like Kashyyyk Islands on hard as the Empire?
Ooh, that's Obi-Wan.
It's basically nightmare-inducing, and there are some other ones too. That have a notorious reputation in the speedrunning community.
I remember.
So mention one.
I remember having a clip of like a play at Jabba's Palace, and like I just sat there for like almost like 7 to 8 minutes in the 8 on hard difficulty behind a box and slowly watch the AI like pile up and just sit around me and wait for me to pop out and just sitting there. I was sitting as a droid behind a box just waiting, and they just kept piling up waiting to kill me. Kashyyyk Islands is a very infamous map, as the Empire especially. It is very rough.
Some other lesser appreciated ones are, like Starfy said, Yavin Temple as the Republic especially. I have to bring it up every time I do a Galactic Conquest, because I do enjoy the Galactic Conquests. But when somebody says, why don't you do Yavin if you're playing on hard, I'm like, no.
No.
I don't need to watch the droids drive tanks up and just completely annihilate my team every...
Yeah, the X-Files shingle, that's what you're talking about. That's correct steampunk. I think that's exactly what I was thinking of.
The most famous campaign mission on hard is the liberation of Cloud City, which they...
Empire.
So basically,
Cloud City is so bad.
So not only are the AI completely buffed out of their mind, they also have 50 extra units compared to you. And the level is notoriously hard. For a long time, no one was getting under 5 minutes on that map.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's bad.
We did our top PC runner for a long time, who holds so many world records. He never broke 6 minutes on PC, and we may have made fun of him a little bit for that, because it was like the one record he had no chance of getting. A couple of us console players, the game is, I'm sorry to those console players out there, the game is legitimately easier on console. As someone who's played all 3 versions and used all 3,
Easier how?
the AI just are not as good. Whether that's they can't, I don't know if it's they're not using as many compute cycles to be able to aim at you, but it is noticeably easier, because on on PC on the hardest difficulty, I would say I'd walk out of here, and they would look at you, and then you would be dead. On console, you do have a fighting chance, and the downside of it is, though, you're playing on controller, and there's just not as much precision there.
Victory.
No, I get that.
Victory is ours.
So far, though, I've gotten a lot more comfortable with the controller as we've gone on. I'm usually a mouse keyboard player.
So that's anyone who speedruns third-person and first-person shooters in like with the controller could never be me. But I respect.
Take this.
I respect immensely anyone who does that.
Take this command post up here. I'm going to try to rush the bridge right back. If I can.
Starfy and I had to play with the mappings because if I wanted any chance to be good at this, I had to make it as close to PS2 as possible because that's my comfort zone with the controller.
Republic is in control of a command post. Hostile reinforcements.
Oh, look at my cape flying through the air.
The little skirt. I love it.
Oh, can I? Come on. I believe. Oh, come on. I believe.
I believe in you. I believe. Everyone in chat believes too. Oh.
Victory is ours.
Oh yeah, fun fact. This is the only version of the game where Kiadi Mundi actually has working voice lines, because like in literally like every version of the game, I think, his voice lines just don't play. And they fixed it in this version. He is mute in like every other version in this game. It's kind of funny that like that's just a thing that happened. We're taking.
I have a question.
Hold on.
I guess they didn't fix the Naboo guards in the campaign, did they? I don't think they did.
What glitch are you talking about?
The Naboo guards, when you kill them, the original developers messed up and their voice lines don't get called correctly. So whenever they die, it sounds, I don't even know what to describe it as.
I've had voice line. I haven't been able to hear that in the campaign in a long time, so I actually can't recall. I don't think they fixed it though.
You have to take a look. That's actually the only mod I play with. It's just a small sound fix whenever I play the Clone Wars campaign that fixes those voice lines. Hello, are you gonna give me your tank? Please give me your tank. I could use that.
Nope.
Okay.
You asked so politely. That's unfortunate.
Sometimes they respond nicely.
These guys are easy.
Wish I could do more damage.
A nice tip for me for casually playing. So whenever you use your saber throw, right, you can switch your force powers, like push, for example, to start moving immediately, even when your your saber throw is still out there. And once you finish this cap, I'm gonna start clearing out stormtroopers.
While we're here and wrapping things up real soon, we're just going to, I also just want to mention to folks, if you'd like to catch up on past GDQ Hotfix shows and marathons at youtube.com/gamesdonequick, you can do so there. If you're watching this on YouTube, hi, hello, how are you doing?
Hi, YouTube.
Consider liking, subscribing, or becoming a channel member to support GDQ. The GDQ channel members has a lot of benefits, especially now that we're streaming a lot of mainline events onto YouTube as well.
And droids. Go command post 1, go to 2. Careful about the ATRT. The ATRT is incredibly deadly in the AI's hands for similar reasons to the Battlefront 1 turrets, actually. The ATRT is the embodiment of ATRT. The ATRT is the embodiment of, like, Battlefront 1 turrets.
I wish I could aim that thing that well.
It's not fair, yeah.
Oh, come on. This is my favorite spot to sit. Let's go. There we go. They'll never find me here.
So, you already see some of the Republic AI stuck here. There is an infamous glitch in this game where, in just this game, not in Battlefront 1, for some reason, the AI keeps trying to path to a command post that isn't really there. it way back there, their pathing is stuck, so they just pile up in that corner bit by bit. I'm losing one.
And why do you think that doesn't?
I'm going to 1.
Why do you think that that's only in Battlefront 2 and not 1?
Just because of the map layout. The map layout's different.
Fair.
It's weird. Might also have to do with the campaign a little bit, since I think this is a spawn for the debut guard, if I'm remembering correctly. So I'm not sure exactly why it happens, but yeah.
It's probably is something like that. They got layers mixed up. So Battlefront 2 uses a layering system. So different layers of the map load depending on what type of game mode you're playing. So you might, if you're playing Capture the Flag, that command post isn't going to load right there. But Battlefront 1 doesn't have that. Battlefront 1, everything's just in one map. They don't have to load dynamic layers or anything. So I'm gonna bet it's probably something like that.
Yeah. Oh, Empire, same trap.
In the fountain, got it.
This map is like so weird on the GCW side of things because the rebels just don't get a tank. I don't understand why. So the Empire has a huge advantage on this map. There are tanks on this map present in CTF too. They have their alliance tank, so
that must be a bug, honestly, because I could swear in the PS2 version they had the AAC tank on here.
I don't think so. Like, I remember playing the PS2 version recently and didn't see that.
I could swear they had the AAC tank.
Oh look, it's Palpatine. Oh boy, he is.
Ow, friend Patine.
Palpatine is one of the slowest characters in the game. Not particularly good at killing either, but hey, you have to force lightning spam for an entire group. The general idea, though, you're kind of just doing this a lot, spamming his dash attack and hoping for the best a little bit. I mean, if you're good at controlling it, like this, you can slow yourself down if you catch them like that.
Oh.
There are intricacies to it.
And I'll finish off 3.
Yeah, I'll do that. There's a Bothan spy, careful. I heard one. Oh my goodness.
Where is it? I can find him. Any Bothans died to bring us this information.
RP doing some intense battling.
Very intense, yeah.
Intense gaming locked in.
Locked in.
Huh. Oh, force choke.
Victory is ours.
That's a good, like, shot. Like, he's kind of like going for a hug. Droids. You go from 4, just go towards 2. I'm gonna go from the back. And same thing on the rebels. We're coming close towards the end of the run. We have Polis, then we have Tantive 4, Utapau, then Yavin 4, and then we're done.
That is disappointing that we're already towards the end of such an amazing night.
Just out of curiosity, what's the time so far?
2:54.
2:54. Okay, yeah. So no bonus today. No Xbox DLC.
No worries. Just gives me an excuse to maybe have you all back in the future. Show that off. Maybe next year for May 4th.
The Xbox DLC is just like a few maps from Battlefront 1, like Rinvar Citadel. Pretty good gaming. Why not? That is a Yoda. Oh, there's Yoda. Yoda, careful. There's Yoda.
I got him.
Here. But, it's Rinvar Citadel, Rinvar Harbor. My favorite map. My favorite map in both games is Rinvar Citadel. I have so much love for that map. Yavin 4 Arena, and then Bespin Cloud City. All really good choices for Xbox DLC. All those maps translate to Battlefront 2 pretty well.
How big is the DLC? How much content is there?
It's the 4 maps plus like Hero Assault on those 4 maps and like Kashyyyk and Coruscant. Classic Collection adds the Xbox DLC maps plus puts Hero Assault on every map. So very questionable results, I'll say. Some maps weren't designed for Hero Assault, and so everything's too spread out. But the Coruscant and Kashyyyk are from Pandemic, and they do work pretty well.
It's really funny. You might wonder why we call it just Xbox DLC. So for the second game specifically, the PC version got updates, but only the Xbox actually got those 4 custom maps and those extra game modes. And it stayed that way for a long time, and actually modders had a really tough time getting those maps over for a while, those specific iterations of the maps. Because they increased some of the memory limits for the Xbox, specifically for it. So they added new heroes like Kit Fisto and Asajj Ventress, and on the PC version, up until recently, they could not load both of them in the map at the same time because it would hit an animation limit and crash the game. They could load the actual maps themselves for a while, but not as they were. Over the last couple years, that has been broken, but it spent like 15 years in purgatory, essentially.
Palpatine. And bye, Palpatine. Oh.
Hi, Palpatine.
Leia's gun is like really weird. It's like the beam rifle, but it's kind of like a little weaker. That's like infinite no, but it's like a recharge.
Is she holding the gun? It feels like it's just like floating near her hand.
Oh, she's holding it. She is holding it, but it's like a little weird with the model. She is holding it. Leia's Infamous is probably one of the worst heroes in the game, but like her invul can be kind of useful sometimes, at least in co-op. But it's like, yeah, you never really see her most of the time. Got some Leia gaming here though. All right, so now we're moving to Tantive 4. This is a very quick map. All right, droids. So you take the side command post here, like on the...
Which one, 2 or 3?
2. Well, I'm gonna rush to a safety spot. I might die.
Oh, that is not a door I can take. Sorry.
So fun fact.
I get disoriented on Tantive.
Yeah, that's fair. This is actually a safety spot. Like, I'm not doing it fully, but you can see the AI ignoring me. I think Finny found this spot in a couple other ones, but this one's a prominent one, where if you just sit here, the AI kind of just ignore you. So you could just sit here.
I am a huge fan of strats in games that are like, if you just stand in this one spot, this enemy or this boss will simply never attack you. And I feel like it's far too common in games.
It's a funny glitch, yeah. You just sit out of bounds. Not out of bounds, but like you sit in specific glitch spots. I know Left 4 Dead has plenty of those. You brought up Left 4 Dead earlier. Empire. Same deal. It's very, very helpful. Hopefully I don't get murdered by a Wookiee. And we just sit here. You see, the Wookiee sees me. Oh, but then they probably turn back around.
Wookiee's like, who?
What is happening? I'm gonna pass you, Vader.
Are we experiencing something that's never happened before?
No. It just sometimes happens with AI behavior.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but like this sometimes has happened before. It does not pack the
It's
same.
not the same deal.
Exactly.
All right, we come up on Utapau, which will be pretty fast if we're lucky. This map can't go wrong. Oh yeah, the little it's the instant kill death beam just in the build generator room.
Beam of death.
Yeah, Utapau and Yavin 4. We're almost there. Utapau, we're gonna go the droids here. And so I'm going to be rushing the back command post. What you will be doing, Phantom, do you capture this command post too and try to snipe from there a little bit? And then you're going to go in the center area here, just keep the clones from capturing, like, up here. And maybe work your way back down. They just clean
What I
clean up.
done the entire time? Swap classes.
Hey, that is mechanic in this game. Ooh, ATRT! Ah! I'm scared of this thing. Here are the ATRTs. I'm not sure that pass you, Grievous. I don't need it. That'd be more helpful for you as a team to get around a bit.
I'm gonna pivot up here to 3. It looks like our buddies decided that they didn't want to take 3.
Yeah, that just happens a lot. Sometimes teammates on this map kind of just decide they want to take a nap. They shut down, take a little.
That seems rude
take
at
a
a
little
time
nap.
like this.
Nupal's pretty famous for that. The droids and rebels sometimes won't capture Command Post 2 or Command Post 3 and Wormright Diet. Sometimes they ignore this command post, which is hilarious. So you kind of just have to deal with it. Yippee! Down the hole.
Whee!
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 Bye, Grievous. Oh, we got his falling animation. I rarely see that. That's really funny. He kind of wiggles his legs a little bit. Like, ah! Alright. Rebels. Same exact deal. Do not spawn as Han Solo. This is the final map where we really kind of avoid that.
Final map.
Solo.
Dang.
It's unfortunate too, because Han is so broken. He is like arguably the best blaster hero in the game. The only thing he doesn't have is like having a jetpack, like Boba or Jango, but like that's about it. That's just movement. His gun is just ridiculous. It's like just kind of like the elite rifle, but better. Infinite ammo, it fires quickly, does even more damage. It's goofy. So we're not allowed to use it on the Classic Collection, unfortunately, due to that bug.
Well, you said that we're on the last map here. What?
No, it's not.
status
No,
would
we
you-
have one more map.
Oh.
We have one more map.
One more map. Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
before.
I must have misheard. Sorry.
You're good.
But still, while we're here approaching the end of the game, is there any shout outs the two of you want to make? If there's anyone in the community, anything you want to plug that's coming up on your both personal channels, I would love to hear it.
I would like to shout out the Battlefront 2 and Battlefront 1 community as well. So many cool people like Kazumas, Emu, Captain Emu, Matarissa, Finny, Matuano, Circles, JC, so many people in the U2 community. I want to shout out my friends for getting me so far. I would not be here without them, or even be around right now if it wasn't for them. And the Fatalis community, GDQ. Just, yeah, a lot of that. And my partner, my co-op partner here. For agreeing to do this. Droids, by the way.
Phantom, is there anything that you want to say or shout out? Or well, I just want to make sure that Starfy finishes hers at least.
Oh, I was gonna say like go. I was gonna say go pyramid, but it's fine. I got it. But that's about it for my shout outs specifically. Like I don't want to take up too much of the air, but yeah. I'm really appreciative of everybody. I would not be here without.
Of course, we appreciate you being here as well. Phantom, is there anything you want to say or shout out before this run comes to a close?
Yeah, I'd like to shout out the Battlefront 1 and 2 speedrunning communities over the years. But also just the Star Wars speedrun community in general. They've been awesome. It's been a fun experience. That's one of the reasons I love streaming. I've made a lot of good friends over the years. I'd like to thank my family too, who have had to support. Well, I was gonna say deal with me, but they've really supported me because I've spent a lot of time doing Star Wars stuff this weekend. But they know I enjoy it, and they like that I enjoy it.
Of course. Very nice to have supportive people in your life when it comes to speedrunning and all of our niche hobbies here.
Yep. That's
All right, one more to go.
it.
Got one more to go. It's for the Rebels
more.
and that for the GCW, and that's it. Running
One more
Empire.
to round us out for the
Mace
night.
Windu at the top of the board. Let's go.
I'd like
Because, of
to
course-
thank Starfy for playing and also inviting me. This definitely wasn't in the plan like a week ago, but I'm glad that we did it.
Yeah, I'm happy
Well,
with
I
this
mean, yeah.
one. It's a lot of fun.
What better way to be spending May the 4th, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And like, I'm glad to get Battlefront 1 on like a GDQ Hotfix finally, and just like doing a run like this, getting a Battlefront 1 runner that like Phantom, who is like really good with this game.
Well, not this game specifically.
Oops, I made a mistake. You get Boba. You get Boba.
Oh, I get Boba. Cool. I'll take Boba.
Overfed on the job.
Hey, Rush Pyramid. I'm gonna Dark Trooper my way.
Yay! I got Boba. Boba's my favorite hero.
It's pretty fun.
As much as I complain, I still played this game a lot, and he is my favorite hero. No, this is my pyramid.
But you gotta be careful. This map is a map where things can easily go wrong. And again, the aforementioned Bothan spies can.
Oh no, Chewie's up here. Let's see if I can get him.
Uh oh. Chewie 1v1. Don't.
Got him. Oh, there's still a Bothan up here though. Okay. Dude, there's so many rebels here. Okay.
I'm on my way.
We finally fended them all off.
Doesn't the game understand that we're doing a showcase right now? Like, it's being so rude.
Phantom's final stand.
Oh,
All right. Well,
there's still a guy in that turret up there. Let's see if I can go take him out. 5, 4.
3, 2.
Yeah, I got him.
And that is time. I killed him. That is
Time,
time.
beautiful.
Yeah, I thought I blew it up.
Beautiful. I'm so happy that we were able to see such an amazing run. Any final things you want to say before we head out for the night after such an amazing run?
Thank you for having us again. Like I enjoy doing these runs, and again thank you everybody in the Battlefront communities and just all my friends that have just helped get me this far. I would not be here again, and I'm going to do my best to keep pushing. Maybe one day you'll see me here. You'll see me here again for another game, for like more Battlefront, or maybe even someday a different game too. Never know. That'd be fun.
Who knows? I'm sure that we will. And Phantom, anything you want to say?
Thank you for hosting, Ozmourn. It was a good night.
Yeah, thank you, Ozmourn.
Of course. Thank you both for being here. It does mean the world. And I would like to thank, of course, the amazing people here at home in Twitch chat for watching tonight's episode of the Scenic Route. I hope you all had an amazing May 4th. May the 4th be with you all, of course. And if you can keep the party going with Revenge of the Sith as well, depending on how hardcore of a Star Wars fan you are. But with that being said, I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your night. If you missed out on the shows here tonight on GDQ Hotfix, stay tuned for a replay that is going to come up right after here with Careless Paths and the Scenic Route if you missed either of those shows tonight. And of course, see more Star Wars content that you missed out on. Of course, we'll be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. with Random Number Generation by Skybills and Game Masters by Kiara for an amazing night here. again at GDQ Hotfix. And don't forget that later this weekend on the GDQ channel, you're going to be seeing Speedruns as well. And of course, for when we are not live, we also have GDQ TV. You can tune into GDQ TV, the always on 24/7 GDQ channel, where it'll show speedruns of all of our charity events here on GDQ channel. You can choose your own adventure as well and vote on the upcoming runs, viewing runs from GDQ's past. And of course, you can check that out on twitch.tv/GDQ right after this. If you have watched and you're heading out for the night, have something on while you fall asleep or while you're doing other work as well. With that being said, thank you so much for everyone being here tonight for another wonderful episode of the Scenic Route. I hope to see y'all again in 2 weeks, where our next episode is going to be on retro game. Excuse me, sorry. I didn't know how to formulate that sentence in my head. It's going to be on May 18th, and it's going to be retro games. It's going to be a retro episode. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your night. I will see y'all soon. Bye.